everyone, welcome to tonight's episode of the Star Wars... just...
I'm Rykon,
Wow.
and I'm back.
No, you're not. Get back in the box. Anyways, welcome to the One Piece Endless Horizon campaign.
I've returned with the gun.
Mike 11 talk.
Episode 16. I'm here with the crew, going in order, starting with our resident fur boy, the Big Iron.
Hello. In this game, I am Robert Ulysses Sherman Jackson, the gunslinger mink, who's currently dealing with avian creatures. Too many seagulls out here on the ocean, I guess. On Saturday games, I'm Yordrick the Turtle Warlock. I will attempt to manage this noise as much as I can.
Going over to the only non-wanted man in the crew. Ha.
Damn, I'm not even wanted. I can't believe this shit. Well, I'm Selkus. I play in this game Kenshi the human. Actually human this time. Yeah, human vagabond. On Saturdays I play Peleus the Tiefling Pugilist, and tomorrow I get to play Mina the Tiefling Cleric. That's a fun one.
You would have played Tiefling here too, but I didn't allow it.
I would have too, but you know, you threatened me with violence if I did.
I did. Going over to our captain.
Hello, I am Kat, and tonight I am playing Captain Chrysanthemum of the Dancing Pirates. And tomorrow I will be DMing Tides of the Fallen Kingdom. And of course, you can catch me on Saturdays as Flora the Tiefling Wizard.
Last episode is already out on YouTube, so go watch it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Moving over to the white mage of the group.
Hi everyone, I'm Toma. I usually play Scrap the Kobold Alchemist, but today I'm playing Saru the Shandy and Sky Doctor Rogue, who definitely doesn't have any problem sealing things. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, Holo Chronicles, I get it.
I hate you.
Can Rykon come back? I'll let you use Rykon as an NPC. Just take him out.
Toma, I will give myself a free attack of opportunity. Moving over to the Cupcake Queen.
Hello, everybody. I am usually your DM extraordinaire, AJ, except for these rare few nights where I let someone else have control. Some say it's better for my growth. I say it's deeply terrifying to my psyche. So I compensate by playing a happy little 7-foot ray of sunshine named Clover with her snake marinara and her sauce boys.
Indeed. And as I said before, I am Odin. I typically play Dahlia, and I am Zen over on the Tides of the Fallen Kingdom.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason I want to say Tears of the Fallen Kingdom, but that's Legend of Zelda.
Can I be Ganondorf then?
Trying yet.
No, I'm Ganondorf. I want to be Ganondaddy.
Why? He's so hot.
Exactly. Anyways. And I'm, as one of my favorite GMs would say, everyone else in the world. And we're going to kick off with a recap of what happened last time. It has been a month, so it has been a minute.
It has been a month, and I did the best I could because my note-taking was apparently subpar.
You take notes? I just
Yes.
remember.
And
My
he
brain
yells
don't
us
work
for
like
his
that.
game.
I do.
So, last time, the Dancing Pirates were securing an audition to perform at the casino on Tudai Island. Chris went off to practice, leaving her crew to case the joint and secure any information to help them pull off their grand heist. The group ate, gambled, and wandered the casino, getting a layout, making note of doors and security, and altogether began to feel more confident in their planning. After a quick audition that evening, Chris secured her spot for 2 shows the following day, and it seemed the plans were set in motion. However, upon meeting back up with Lewis, their chameleon friend, they decided, I say they because I can't remember who actually decided, to see if they could get his help with this endeavor. The crew clearly misread the chameleon, up until now general wavering respect for the Marines, and failed miserably to convince him to stay silent about the matter, and he threatened to and proceeded to run off to turn them in. Suru and Clover together managed to track him and stop him before he could do so, attempting to sway his convictions, which they did manage, in a sense, agreeing to some good old-fashioned blackmail from the chameleon for a part in Lady Amazonia's show and some autographs. That small crisis averted, it was time for the first show, during which the chameleon performed rather terribly and came under threat of Lady Amazonia to do better or else. The good news was that the rest of the crew had gathered more intel on the casino, and as the evening show approached, it was time for the heist. Initially, things started off well, with the crew managing to slip past some security while Lady Amazonia performed, but after a couple close calls, the crew, rightfully so, decided to belay their attempt at their grand heist and settled in for the rest of the show. The evening show went quite well, ending with the chameleon receiving an autographed guitar and a promise for a performance for his niece's birthdays, along with a decent payday, not as much as they were hoping for, and a promise of more work should Lady Amazonia be interested.
Yeah. Pretty accurate. Take your reroll.
Yeah.
All right. We are starting off.
I brought Sherman, not Suru. Suru tailed us, and I did not know she was there.
Right.
Yes, because Sherman's a little nerf
Okay, so
football.
some of the details are a little...
No, it's been a month.
It's been a month. Literally, I am very lenient with this one. It has been a minute. I'm giving you the reroll on this. We are starting out right now. Back on the ship, you all are just departing from Tudai Island on your now 2-week journey over to the Flat Peak Island to drop off Randy, Randy's wife, the chameleon, and the 2 kiddos. I am going to need a water vehicle check from Clover and a navigation check from Sherman.
Well, Mike is muted, so he may have effed off.
Well, he's muted with birds.
Micah is typing. He says, I am here. Micah, give me a water vehicle check, please. Oh, no, a navigation check. Clover, a water vehicle, if you will.
14. Micah, you can turn on
14.
push to talk like Kat used to do.
And who here would like to give a perception check to see if they see anything while on this journey?
I'm not good at it, but I'm probably in the crow's nest.
I always roll well on those, so I mean, you know my answer.
Micah got a 16.
I
feel like
yeah.
I'd be looking out too.
Alright, well, one person can roll at advantage then, as you do have 3 people kind of looking out at the same time. Navigation check 16, easily able to plot your course over to the Flat Peak Island, sailing fairly smoothly. Not fast as you like, but still getting pretty good rounds.
I vote Toma because Selkis'
We've hit some
wisdom is
headwinds.
negative.
15. You
Nobody
do
did
see
it, so I
something.
did it.
Toma, roll me a D100.
Oh my god, guys, it's a D100.
4.
Of all things, 4. I've got a higher definition monitor than I used to, and this map is so much smaller on my screen now, it's ridiculous.
As you guys are kind of going along the route towards Flat Peak Island, Kenshi and probably Chrysanthemum, you're probably up on the top of the deck, right? Watching out, probably not in the crow's nest, but on the side. You both see, as Suru kind of points out, as this large whale emerges and kind of just goes alongside your ship for a couple hours, occasionally coming up and spraying you all with water as it just shoots it out. It eventually it dives back down below. You hear a almost parting whale noise as it says goodbye as it dives back down into the depths.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a big fish.
And that is why we are out here. That is
Whale
fantastic.
then.
What, for big fish?
Wasn't that an
Wait,
experience?
Wait.
I would like to know if Kenshi was weakened when it sprayed water on us.
Okay. Kenshi, you do not feel that weak, no.
Nah, not
just-
really.
I wanted to know because Suru would be medically curious how that amount of water would affect him.
Right,
Hey.
medically.
Thankfully, that's only the live action. By the way, I rolled to see if I knew if whales were mammals. Broden, would you like to tell them what I got?
Clover, you are convinced that not only are whales not mammals, they're not even fish. They may be reptilians.
No, Kenshi, that's a bird.
Yeah. No, birds fly.
What did it just do? Just not very high.
It didn't fly, it was in the water.
Seagulls are in the water.
Or
They...
just snacking on something, looks directly at Kenshi. Penguins.
What's a
Seagulls.
penguin?
Seagulls are usually in the water. Pelicans too.
You guys are making up words.
Bullshit!
Yeah.
Bullshit! I couldn't point off the deck and point to a seagull.
No, like pelican, penguin, all these P words, they don't make any sense.
Lewis walks up to Kenshi and goes, no, she may have a point.
I've
What?
definitely seen whales fly.
Well, that thing didn't have any wings on it. Birds have wings, right?
Neither did the whales that I've seen fly.
Wait, when have you seen whales fly?
Huh?
Points
I mean,
up when I was in the sky.
I mean, that would be a place to see flying things, I guess.
True.
I don't know. That thing's looking a little bit too big to be a bird.
Birds could be big.
Can they?
I'm
Uh-huh.
imagining,
Small little thing.
I'm just imagining now an Aether mod from Minecraft whale.
Now I'm not gonna roll for this one because it's near Amazon Lily. No. There's an island near my island, and there's animals the size of our boat.
Oh, so you got like
Yeah.
birds the size of this boat over there?
Bigger.
Clover, you would also know those are the babies. That
Yeah,
are
I
the
say
size of
lot
this boat.
bigger.
Oh. What do they taste like?
I think they're more interested in what you taste like.
Even I'm smarter
They
than
can
that.
try. I'll give them indigestion.
That sounds
Especially now.
crazy.
You taste like explosion is what I taste like.
The
Why
terrifying.
is it ulcers?
Spicy.
We don't tend to go there. It's a winter island.
Ugh, like it's all cold.
That sounds nice about now,
Uh-huh.
actually.
Actually, see, that's the question. I wonder how many people here would know, because they're not from the Grand Line, that different islands can have different seasons.
I would say
Kenshi's
Drew
probably
would
been there.
not. Kenshi, I would say the only ones who pretty much everyone but Drew would probably know because
Didn't we just go to a winter island a little while ago?
No, it was
You
that place
did.
just happened to be cold. It wasn't a designated winter island.
the Rock Kingdom is just in its winter right now.
Yeah, no. Islands in the Grand Line can each have individual seasons, even though they're right next to each other.
I
Yeah.
know that, but I was just confused why outside of the Grand Line we ran into one.
Nah, it's just cold.
Yeah.
'Cause
Some
it's
places
near,
just are cold.
it's near the South Pole, kind of. So
But
Would Sherman know about the idea of winter?
sure, yeah,
from the Grand Line.
Sherman, you're from the New World,
yeah,
so
How did
You
get
definitely
over
would
here?
know.
Jeez.
elephant.
Very convoluted series
got
of four
lost.
rides.
I told you, I got lost.
as you're all having this discussion, Lewis kind of comes up to you all and he goes, I know exactly what we can do to pass the time.
Uh-huh.
And what would that be, sir?
You see him
Dance
start
lessons.
Oh,
It will
damn
go
it.
along with that. You see him start opening up the guitar. He starts sitting down and saying, I like to call this song a chameleon night. You see him starting to get the play.
Is it just Arabian Night but Chameleon Night?
Yes.
Okay, come on, Chameleon. Continued. Oh, I was saying continue.
Number
to
10 is
suck.
actually doing pretty good on this one.
Yes. Ah, wow, you are a lead
Forget the
better.
You have to think to yourself, where the fuck was this on stage?
Oh yeah, no, she's thinking it. Her expression might slightly show that she's thinking it.
Oh, Clover's just gonna say it because she watched that performance. Wow, without the pressure, you don't suck.
Right?
Nerves, Nerves must be
That is a
terrible.
rather unfortunate series of circumstances.
I
that
know,
have come to
right?
this.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Was that an insult?
Well, come on, we've got music this time. Let's
Screams. And
Yeah, come on.
Oh wait, no. Are we doing dance lessons
I'm a
again?
better audience member
we
than
are.
I am a
Come on, little
performer.
football.
Seriously,
Can't
I mean,
be
you're
the
starting
dancing
to.
pirates.
Football.
Whatever.
unless
you're trying to-
everybody knows how to dance.
We need to incorporate throwing Sherman into the act.
As
Oh,
this
then that's so
happens, you see the two little girls start to line up for the dance lessons as well. As Randy and Camilla just kind of sit on the side.
God, I
watching.
hope these little girls do
thought-
better than we do.
God damn, I thought they had their own boat. This is a lot of people.
No, they did
Oh,
have
yeah.
their own boat until we had to run.
Yeah.
Oh.
They had to leave that.
Yep.
It's been a very cramped ride, but they've been trying to take up as little room as possible.
I just
That's
imagine
fine.
them starting to do ballet and then get into something more complicated out of nowhere.
Well, what
So I need
Breakdancing.
I believe it's an intelligence to teach.
intelligence
Understand
to teach,
them,
but I didn't know if it'd be different because it's dancing.
It really should be Kenshi or I that knows how to dance and teach.
I will allow it to be charisma, genuinely, because it would
Yeah.
make sense that it's through your charisma and your ability to
So-
express your.
So I let you do that for
Oh.
baiting.
So I can
Yeah,
roll
take
just raw
7, 8.
charisma then?
Raw charisma.
Hiya!
Okay, we need 18s, people.
12. You can that, or you can use a reroll on this, but that's up to her.
I can't pass.
10.
Tomo gets
Oh.
So
closest.
close.
Drew is the closest
Very
one that seems to be
unfortunate.
getting this. As for the two little girls, they're not getting it either, but they seem to be having fun with it.
The one time I roll good, you didn't roll high enough for it to matter.
Clover has fallen over and has not gotten back up.
I choose.
Clover, are you okay?
I'm done.
Like a done for the practice or done for the day?
I don't know.
Excellent effort, everybody, honestly. We're
Was
making
it?
improvements.
Why are we doing this to
Did
ourselves?
you-
Are we?
Broden, what is my learn to dance clock at?
I don't think
You're supposed to
Actually-
keep track of that.
Yeah.
I don't
Have
need
you
to. The
passed
answer is
practice?
none.
I'm at
No,
1 out
I
of
was gonna
6.
say, I don't think you
One.
passed any of these.
I'm at 1 out of 6.
I
Yeah.
don't think I'm at anything.
You just see Randy in the corner, just Camilla just seems completely engrossed watching the kids. Randy's just sitting there, like covering his eyes as he's like peeking through his hands watching this, and he just kind of starts rubbing his temple, like, oh my god.
Be a supportive father.
What do you mean? You want me to dance?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do up, shoe up.
Oh God, please let him take it down for us.
Randy.
Let him get a natural 20. Let's see
What
this
if you
happen.
roll me a persuasion check at advantage? Because you are trying to tell him to be a
Didn't we?
kid.
Hold on.
to help
Didn't we?
the kid.
Didn't we cement that Toma was better at persuasion than Kat?
Yeah, I think so.
Chroma didn't speak up about this though.
Yep, too late.
Yeah.
I will
All I
assist.
said was do up, shoe up.
I will assist. I will-
11.
11.
Okay, yeah, my assistance for my assister
No,
does not matter.
I have a -1 charisma. Better not be better at persuasion.
Oh yeah, no. It's
You
Sherman
see
who's the
Randy
talker.
walk up as he starts busting it down. No
Oh.
issue.
It's Sherman that's the better talker. Kat and I are equally good at it.
He starts
Yeah,
doing
I have-
like a little Michael Jackson moonwalk as he does an entire performance and then moonwalks back over to his fiance.
Why can't we learn from that
Okay,
guy?
Slow clap. He
Well
gets
then,
a
that
slow
is
clap.
how one might say us being upstaged as a
You just
Oh,
see
good.
Camilla
You can
look
make
at
my
him
pick.
like, what the fuck was that?
He should take dance with the girls.
I'm just.
Okay.
Oh
gonna
wait,
look
you
at him.
are to be married. That means you still have yet to have your first dance together.
That is technically true, yes.
That's fine. You can take my spot in the Dancing Pirates.
I'm not being a pirate.
That is not your spot to give.
I
That's
was
fine.
just gonna say you'd make a lovely addition.
That's fine.
Absolutely
You can-
not.
You just have to do the Dancing Pod.
You see Lewis just go, oh, come on, it'd be a lot of fun. Think about it. You go around adventuring.
He
Just
can,
think
her
about it.
statement was laced with sarcasm.
he can do the
Oh, I know.
dance. He can do the dancing. I'll do the pirate.
Yeah, we'll
Exactly.
hire enough for him.
Does
You
that
see
mean we have to
Randy.
put a wig on him and put him on stilts so he can replace her
Real
during the
pirate
dancing
enough
pic-
for everybody.
You see Randy just look over to Lewis and goes, shut up. And he goes, no, fuck you, fuck the police. And he just starts playing harder on the guitar.
Language. There are children present.
Yeah, they're gonna learn it one way or another. They're on a ship.
With pirates.
No. Now, oh, sorry. This is Clover's thought bubble that now everyone can see. It's just a stick man alone walking onto a boat, and the word "fuck" just finds him.
Well, what the fuck was that? Don't do that.
I'm imagining.
You're seeing it too?
Sherman just gets a ladder, walks up, and pops it. There we
Aw.
go.
I've been creatively stifled.
What happens if you imagine a cupcake?
And it's photorealistic cupcake.
I try and take the cupcake.
What is wrong with that? Why does it look so weird?
I know cupcakes.
I try and take the cupcake.
You fall for it. It's a thought bubble.
She does know cupcakes.
Ooh, very
Right.
odd times.
This is such a weird crew.
I don't know, Sherman. Eat a devil fruit. Maybe it'll happen to you.
The thought
I
bubble
don't think
is
that has
actually
anything to
just-
do with the spider fruit you got.
the thought bubble is just spider webs that they're spinning without you noticing.
Oh.
As you are all doing these shenanigans as 2 weeks eventually pass, unless anyone else had anything to do. 2 weeks would pass pretty quick. You
We
did
should-
buy some before you left. I remember you.
Yeah, I
you
think
did do
I
that.
explicitly told Sherman to go buy food.
Yeah.
We have 200 rations on board.
I'd be taking care of the healing plant stuff, I guess.
Okay.
Besides just messing around with the bits and baubles I have left over from the machine parts.
I wonder if there's any way to protect these plants on the Grand Line if we do end up going there.
We'd have to make a greenhouse.
On a
Where are you-
boat?
Make a house on a boat?
Well,
A house.
It's just a-
boat.
it's just a terminology term. Main idea would be we'd have to enclose the plants in a fashion to where we could control the temperature of the air around it.
Well, yeah, I know what a greenhouse is, you dummy. I'm just saying, if you want to make a boat into a greenhouse, then it's a house boat.
It technically would count as a houseboat to some degree, though we do already live on this boat as is.
Well, that's most boats, because, I mean, what are you going to do? If it's just, like, too tiny to live on, it's not much of a boat.
Greenhouse boat.
Say,
What happens if
you-
you paint it blue?
if anyone wants to, they can try to go fishing to supplement any food that would be used up.
What would fishing be as?
Do I
Survival, most
dare?
likely.
What would fishing be?
Yeah.
Well, that depends. Are we going to use the extra fishing styles that we use on Saturdays? Because that is just survival, but use other stat.
Yeah, I
Didn't
think.
one of us actually pick up
Yeah, pretty
something
sure.
to go fishing with?
Yeah.
Somebody got a rod somewhere, I think.
I
I
have
mean,
one.
we would have Kuroshiro's stuff left over unless
Yeah.
he kept it with him.
I thought it was Suro.
Well, see, that's
What
the
the hell did you just call me?
You know, I have to call you something wrong at least once a campaign,
See,
so I
no.
figured I'd get it out of the way now.
See, that's the beautiful part. Clover has an idea, and she grabs her sister.
Hmm?
Okay.
I'm going to use some of my spider silk to tie to an arrow, and we're just gonna bowfish.
Hmm.
Oh.
Eh?
Yeah.
Not where I thought that was going.
I thought we were
Sir-
going to angle her over the edge, but alright.
Sir is going to attempt to just practice the dance moves to get the moves themselves down without all of the other nonsense to try and get Chrysanthemum to stop bothering them about it.
Alright. I will say that, Chrysanthemum, if you want, you could do another lesson for dance in the second week. As for Clover, I'm going to need you to roll me survival using Dex.
Cool. Add 2 to this, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Hmm.
It's very successful as you all kind of watch Clover constantly just fire shot after shot into the water, and as she pulls them back, she just has these very large fish just
Clover
the end of them.
fish do 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 do. Clover fish do 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 do. Just
Well done.
Chrysanthemum,
in my lane.
if you'd like to roll me another intelligence or no charisma check to see how you teach.
Okay. Hiya! 20.
20. Very possible. Just need a 10 in wisdom.
I did it finally.
Yeah, Suru starts to learn how to dance. Take a point towards learn how to dance.
Add resource. Dance.
Oh, the kids really do try.
Resource of dance. 1 out of 6.
Chris is still 100% supportive of the girls. Like,
Good.
her tone changes. She's like typical dance instructor
I'd be
to the
concerned if you weren't.
Does Chrysanthemum force us to dance if we have nothing
Yes.
better to do?
Yes.
Yeah. A 4.
Kenshi, I'm beginning to believe you're really not putting your heart into it.
I don't know what a dancing is.
I'm trying to teach you that.
I mean,
do
let's be real.
see-
Suru is
You're not-
barely putting their heart into it. They just are naturally dexterous enough to eventually get it.
So you do see Randy trying to do it with the kids again, and actually also succeeding again.
Good, Randy.
He's slowly.
But do we
he's
actually
slowly
want
learning how to-
Randy to succeed?
Yes. He's engaging with his children, Micah.
Yeah, but we could
Always
have him
support-
falling on his face.
Always support a father that's supporting his children.
Fine.
It doesn't happen enough, Micah. We have to.
Oh
No,
boy.
Dance dads are some of the best dads ever because they'll just go for it if it's for their kids.
All right. Yeah, I can see. The fuck is with this dancing shit, man?
I don't understand this. Why do pirates need to dance?
Be careful, Kenshi. If you don't keep up, I'll be better than you at something.
Not for the fact that I'd blow up this boat at the same time. I'm one of the fuckers on the boat right now. I would blow us both up.
Don't blow up the boat.
I'm not going to. I just explained why I wasn't going to.
I may not be good at charisma, but that doesn't mean I can't manipulate, motherfucker.
You ain't good at shit.
Do you want to roll to see?
What am I rolling?
No, Sherman needs to. Does Sherman want to roll wisdom to see if he's learning how to dance?
I was looking at the bits and bobs left over from chainsword and whatnot.
Oh yeah. So we started the clock for that, correct?
We did not, because
He's not been.
Yeah, I
didn't
don't.
really
I don't think
have-
you've got anywhere.
yeah.
All right, roll me a. Do you have any proficiency in tinkerer's tools?
No, but I do have a pair of tinkering tools that I grabbed from his house.
Unfortunate. Roll me a straight up intelligence check then to see if you start making sense of the weapon.
Yeah. 16.
Hey, good job.
All right, 16. Yeah, that is one success. Start a clock for me. It's going to be 1 out of 10 for chainsaw sword.
I do want to say, I think unless somebody's doing something that involves it being part of another clock that they're working on, dance lessons are mandatory.
I'm feeding you.
No excuse.
That's not an all-day thing.
Fishing so is.
I forget.
No,
What
the
do
fishing definitely took up the time.
I forget. Do I have stuff I'm supposed to be doing with that canister of hallucinogen?
I don't know, is there?
That's
no-
if you wanted to do the same thing kind of Sherman's doing, reverse engineer it. You would make an alchemist tools check to see if you are starting to understand how to make it yourself.
I could be doing that. I have half a canister of it.
Okay. Well, you already rolled for dancing.
I know.
So
It's not a thing right now, but it's just I completely forgot that was a thing because it's been like a month.
I'm trying to remember, what did we use half the canister on?
He's been experimenting.
I don't remember.
I guess we tried it on somebody, maybe.
By the way-
Scientific.
I think I tested it on Chrysanthemum.
By the way, Kat, I walked to Chrysanthemum with a fish that's almost our size. No excuses, huh?
All right, that's a pretty tasty looking excuse.
Yep, yeah, I got a few of them. Here, I hand you a plate of sashimi. It is very rough looking.
Is it in the shape of a cupcake?
Nope.
Chrysanthemum goes feral.
It's in the shape of I used my left hand.
Oh.
Yeah, just as if you kind of bite into it, it's decent, but it's not typical Clover cooking.
Nope.
She's still gonna take it down. It's one of her favorite foods. Two, it's cooked by Clover. Or made by Clover.
Alright.
Don't those
Fair
have
enough.
to be frozen to be
No.
safe?
No.
No, it just has to be properly prepared.
It
You can just kind of grab a
We
fish
can
out
get
of the
into the
ocean.
technicality of sashimi later.
Yeah.
Oh no.
with the 25, also add 10 rations to the ship's inventory.
You heard the man.
Alright.
You all have got to calculate how much was spent in the 2 weeks travel with everyone on board.
Once we can get this
Yeah.
population bit reduced, it'll go easier.
Yes. Eventually, though, you do see the port of Flat Peak Island as you all eventually arrive towards the familiar docks.
Isn't it a total of 10 people on this boat right now? No, 11.
That's a lot.
2 feds, 2 little girls, and a copper.
Fucking feds.
And then all of you.
Yeah.
And then
Also our shipwreck.
and the 3 things, which all count as one.
Yep.
So you have a total of 12
Yeah,
right now.
well,
Whew.
So that's 12 times 14 rations.
It's 168 rations.
We got food, thank God.
All right.
we
We're
still
gonna have to
food
buy
left.
more food again.
Well, luckily,
Is that
tavern.
has the food from the fishing been added to the rations yet?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
We have 42 left now.
Nice.
At least
you guys still have
we
access to
didn't
Flat Peak
starve
Island.
this time.
Yeah, we actually had food left over this time. Let's go.
Yeah.
I bought a lot.
And Clover
And now we
helped.
need to buy more.
Yeah.
As you approach the island, it's pretty standard to normal. Particularly though, you notice as you kind of look up towards the Raw Whale Hospital, you actually see what looks like some construction being done to it, with a second building being built on.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I saw this blue stuff. I was like, ooh, what's that? Wow. Looks like the hospital's getting some work done.
Oh, that's good. Be beneficial to the members of the community.
We wrecked that shit.
Shush.
We did what we had to.
They knew it was us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Right, I
remember
forget.
us-
Are we even welcome back here?
I don't know, probably.
I don't remember us destroying the hospital.
You weren't on the gang yet.
Camilla kind of steps up and goes, "Yeah, no, you guys are good here. You helped stop the gas pirates here."
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that, collateral and property damage wasn't a factor.
Oh, that's where you got
Well-
that canister that you
Te-
told me about.
Technically, the collateral damage was done from the siren pirates firing their cannons into the side of the pillar.
Sherman bit
True.
a guy when we were here.
They didn't even give us a
It
chance
was
to
a
do that.
necessary action.
Sherman, you were high.
Necessary action.
How's he high? He's really short.
Medical.
Oh no, there was this funny gas that was kind of wandering around. It made everybody see things.
I almost went out a
Oh, that sounds
window.
fun. Is that why we came back here?
That's
No,
not
we came back
explicit.
here to drop these people off.
That's not
Oh,
the
yeah.
main reason.
In case you want some puff puff pass, you can go try to look for some. I ain't gonna stop him. But yeah, you guys eventually dock at the harbor, and Camilla gets the kids ready. She goes up to you, Chrysanthemum, and goes, "I'm very thankful for the ride back. I'm sorry we took up so much room."
No, it wasn't a problem at all.
Say, the kids really enjoyed the dance lessons.
Well,
and apparently
Maybe
Randy
they
did
have to
too.
find someone to continue those dance lessons if they enjoyed it so much.
mm-hmm.
It can be their father-daughter thing.
It could.
Oh, don't eat my phone.
Gone now.
Randy can learn to dance. I'm sure he wouldn't mind spending more time with them.
I love how quickly he's just taken to this. I'm a dad now.
You can't really say no.
You as you say that, you kind of look over towards Randy. Randy looks a mixture of, gosh damn it, you don't have to say that out loud, and also, gosh damn it, now I have to learn how to dance.
Yeah, that's the best part. We didn't give him a chance to not get into it.
He's been
Yeah,
falling cold on a lot.
You don't have to learn how to dance. You just have to support the girls learning how to dance.
All right,
learned how
that's
to
fair. Well, I'm traveling with you all towards the final place, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'll learn to dance by the time I get back. Right in time for the wedding.
I don't know. She's not the best teacher.
I smack him upside the head.
Ow!
Captain.
What time is it that we're pulling in here?
I would say it's probably getting toward the afternoon, sort of like dinner time.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna look at the crew. Don't hate me for having a bit of a heart. Let's say we stay the night here and give this family a chance to have some time together before we take Randy with us.
Oh, all right.
And that makes sense. We do need to restock as much as possible for such another long journey.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Puff can help you with that.
Yay.
She'll just start shooing like Randy, the girls, and Camilla off the boat. Now go. Spend time together.
All right.
Careful, she's got a...
They're all walking off the boat. Following behind them is Lewis. You actually see him looking a little disappointed, a little sad. He just goes, "Well, guys, it's been fun.
Wait, aren't
Got to do
you
a lot of
coming?
crazy shit together.
Where are you going?
I have to protect the kids."
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna be staying here then?
Yeah, I mean, if Randy's going with you guys, it is his mission. I'm just kind of helping him out this entire time. You know, what a brother for. But yeah, I should probably stay here for the kids in case, that slime ball Phineas tries to send another person to kidnap them. Fool me once, shame on, then fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me a third time, well then we're just fucking idiots. And frankly, I don't feel like trying to save those kids a third time. I love them, but if that's on us, we're that stupid. Yeah.
No,
Can't
no.
argue that.
That's AJ sassy, not Clover sassy. How is it? At what point do we start victim blaming?
Alright. Well, I guess I'll see you all though when you get back from the job. Don't have too much fun. Randy is... Well, he's Randy, so, take it easy on him.
I refuse wholeheartedly.
No promises.
Alright, fine. Just don't
I
kill him,
wasn't there for
alright?
him trying
Camilla's
to
gonna be
kill people,
really
so-
upset about that, and I'm gonna be really upset about that, and then my sister will certainly try to kill you guys.
Definitely not.
That's the
gonna kill
one
him.
that is of a line persuasion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
no, I'd rather
line
not
zone.
deal with her.
Yeah. Well, I better go get the guest room ready. Alright, see y'all later. What?
So how are you gonna deal with the lion and the lamb?
She won't hurt her.
I don't know
I
how
mean-
those types of devil fruits work. Is it just gonna be a whole vibe of nonsense?
Carnivorous zones are typically a lot more aggressive. You give into more of that predatory instinct a bit more, but, I mean, you're not gonna just straight up attack someone without reason.
Mm-hmm. I haven't eaten Sherman yet, and he looks so chewable.
I'm sorry, what now?
You do.
I didn't think spiders chewed their food.
They're also not as big as I get. What's your point?
Hey, learn something new every day.
I'd rather have not learned that. I don't really want to think about how I am perceived edibly.
Sherman, she's perceived you as edible since the moment she met you. This shouldn't be a surprise.
Okay, but it stopped after she recognized me as being a sentient creature.
And then I became a spider.
Then you were fair game.
Oh.
I promise,
Well,
Sherman, I will do everything in my power to make sure Clover never eats you.
Do you believe yourself to actually physically be able to stop your sister?
I will do my damnedest.
Okay.
All she has to do is say, "Don't eat them," and that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you
let's
all
go
figure
get
that
rations
out.
so you don't become the emergency ones.
Oh, joy.
That's funny, because Chopper is actually backup food.
Do
That's
we
a Luffy
know
person.
how long the journey is to...
So
Actually,
you
Yes, we don't.
no, you only have the Beaver car that will take you to them.
Yep, we
So
don't
it's
even
gonna
know
be-
where it is.
Okay, ration is 300. Do we just want to go to 200 rations again?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Because I
It'll
feel like if
last
we
a lot
don't hit
longer
another
with just
island
us.
in 2 weeks, we've already hit an issue.
It took me like a minute and a half to figure out that emergency rations joke.
There's also the fact that we won't have as many people on the boat, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's put us up to 200. 200 seems like a cushy number. Hopefully.
gives you some wiggle room.
We hope.
Then Kenshi blows a hole in the boat and they all just trickle out.
Don't tempt me.
Sadly, that's possible.
Someone take that devil fruit away from him.
Do math.
All right. As Lewis the chameleon leaves, did anyone else want to go somewhere on the island for that night? See anything, do anything, talk to anyone?
I've got no reason to.
I mean, Suru could go and talk to the people at the hospital.
Could do that. Could also see if they have any extra canisters of that funny gas laying around.
Well, we took that not from the hospital, from pirates.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
that was
attacked
kind
the
of...
hospital, right? Maybe there's just some they left behind.
Their base was in the bottom of the hospital. That was like 4 months ago at this point in game.
Well, I might actually walk around and see what I can do about using this fun little feature.
Yeah.
To not sleep on the boat.
Yeah. I would say that if you wanted to do that, Puff would let you perform at the tavern for free food and stay.
Alright. Well, then I'm gonna go to Puff as Lady Amazonia, because we're not giving anything away yet.
Alright. You don your costume, and you make your way up towards the Puff Tavern. A few people actually do kind of look at you in the street with a bit of shock. They're all kind of like, what are you doing here? Holy
Alien,
shit.
how does she keep showing up where I am?
You do see the chameleon on top of a roof, just seeing Lady Amazonia. Goes, oh my god, Lady Amazonia, hello! Remember me?
I'll give him the like celebrity polite wave.
Ah, yes. He just starts going up to people in the
Hello?
street. He goes, "It's like I performed with her. I have the signed guitar from her." As you make your way into the Puff Tavern, I guess he's gone.
I think
You
Mike
see,
has
yeah.
They choose
see,
to table.
You see the bartender Puff kind of sitting there, currently rubbing down a glass. The familiar smoke that is the Puff Tavern, kind of up in the air towards the ceiling as he kind of looks over towards you and goes, oh, Hello.
Hi.
Lady Amazonia, if
Mhm.
I'm not mistaken. Oh, what can I do? What's the pleasure I could help you with?
Well, I happen to be in the area, and I was wondering if you were in need of entertainment for the evening. This is where I got my start, so
Yeah, I mean, if you want to perform, I'm more than fine with that. If you need a room, I could do so for you and your associates. Food will be on me. It's just, any money that's made for the performance or any extra, kind of go towards the tavern to cover that. If that's all right.
that sounds amendable.
All right, yeah, I'll clear a spot for you. Give me about half an hour, I'll get that ready for you.
Sounds good.
He starts scurrying on. You see him starting to clear a corner of the room, taking some tables to the back room. Well, he's doing that. What the rest of you do?
Would I be able to find? Because I just checked all the stores. Would I be able to find either ball bearings or caltrops anywhere?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. I did already do the map for the Ashen, as long as that went through. Yeah, that went through, so that's fine as that is. Investigation.
1.
Nope.
Unfortunately, no. It doesn't seem like anywhere here sells caltrops or ball bearings.
I somehow
seems
end
to
up
be
on
a
Iguana
more-
Street.
Yeah, unfortunately, well, you do, but luckily it's Flat Peak, so Iguana Street is like a literal 10-foot street. As you walk out of it, you feel much safer.
I'd like to find the lost Sherman and force him to carry my bags while I go shopping.
Okay.
Why would you get the negative strength person to carry your bags?
Hush, Sherman, you're available.
Okay.
Please get available.
Sherman, as you walk down Iguana Street, you feel uneasy. As you turn around, you see Clover looking down at you.
I
With
walk back towards Iguana
Say
Street.
sharp teeth bared.
I turn back around to head back to Iguana Street.
Oh, he's gonna get mugged.
What do you need, Clover?
Oh, I'm going shopping and you're gonna carry my bags, because you're a gentleman.
I can do what I can.
Fantastic. First thing we're gonna do is buy a bag.
You're a gentleman, right?
What kind of bag?
I have bought a sack, a bottle of ink, and 5 soaps.
What is... So you already bought this stuff?
Yes. No, I'm just saying what I just told Broden I'm just gonna get some stuff, and I'm now announcing you what we grabbed.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just looking at this stuff as you're slowly putting it in the bag. Clover?
Yeah?
What is the point of some of these items?
Okay, the sack is
Purchased
for
at the same time?
kidnapping.
Okay.
The ink is in case we wanna, I don't know, put it under someone's footprint or shoe or whatever, and then they're gonna lead a trail of wherever they're going, so we don't have to follow them, but we still know where they went.
Okay.
And the soaps is you all smell.
I'd like to point out that Sherman already has soap, so
Well,
he has
now
been
you have
cleaning
more
himself.
soaps.
Okay.
And if we ever got nitric acid and sulfuric acid, we can make nitroglycerin.
Okay.
None of you are that good of a chemist.
You've been
Anyway.
watching too much Dr. Stone.
No, I rewatched it with Broden.
You already finished it?
No.
Moving on.
Oh.
No. As you all finish up your shopping, that's pretty easy to do. Did anyone else have anywhere to go? Kenzie, did you want to explore anywhere? And Drew, did you want to go to the Raw Whale Hospital or no?
In
this
character,
Kenshi's-
I have no idea where anything is on this
I was about to
thing,
say, this is the
so
first time
just
he's been
call
to
me
this.
the Wanderer, because everyone has fucked off and left me alone to my own devices.
You know what? Roll me a perception check just to see what you kind of see around the area.
Oh boy, 14, not bad.
14. As you kind of walk around, you see your typical shop, nothing that really interesting. But as you're starting to go towards the stage area, You see, you hear something kind of going on towards the back of the stage. And as you go back there, you see this woman wearing what looks like these ceremonial garbs, currently just having a can just with a small lighter under it, pretty much taking a hit of something. You would not know who this is, but essentially you have just met the island's crazy lady.
Oh yeah, that lady I found in a hole.
What are you doing?
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Kenshi. Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Are you cool?
I mean, yeah, I think I'm pretty cool.
Alright, come on. Here, sit down.
Yeah, what?
So my fiance, his brother made this crazy shit one day, and I love it. You take this, and you start seeing awesome things. You feel amazing.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
You want to try?
Juice.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's not much left of this shit, but I'm trying to wean myself off of it, kind of. Alright, here, take a hit.
Okay.
Alright, roll me a con save.
Drugs are cool, kids. Always do them. Especially with random strangers you find in a town you've never been to before. 11.
Give me one moment.
Yeah. We left the man with explosive powers unattended, and now he's high.
Roll me a D100. You
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
I blame everyone else. 24.
24. Oh.
I'm like
Oh,
Scrap,
no.
but worse.
Okay. Everyone is a demon in disguise, particularly your closest friends. You are convinced they are out to get you.
Hey man, that's fucking not me.
The Hellhounds!
The demons! I can hear the Martha!
So I'll let you decide what Kenshi does now with the information that he believes. Everyone, including and primarily his closest allies, are demons for the next
I gotta
hour.
find a priest.
We'll get back to that.
The only thing I can think to do.
We'll get back to that. Suru, what are you doing?
I bought a steel mirror soap and cold weather clothes, even though I doubt I really need them that much.
I bought you a soap.
Yeah, but now I've got my own soap.
It was your own.
Well, now we've got two if we really need it. I think I've only got like 4 uses of my healer's kit left, so I should probably buy another one, and getting an antidote probably isn't a terrible idea.
Alright.
So I'll check in with the hospital.
Alright, yeah. You go to the Rawwell Hospital. And you can see currently being built is kind of secondary building. It seems that the money you may have left helps the hospital gain some more supplies that it could probably desperately need. And so you walk in, you see Dr. Walwell currently standing behind the desk. He looks relieved at the moment, but you can see bags under his eyes and just kind of an irritable expression, especially when you open the door and he kind of looks up with a grimace and then relaxes as he sees you.
Well,
Yes,
sounds
oh.
like you're doing well for yourself.
Kind of. We're staying in the hospital. Isn't that great?
Just look over, I assume the construction is currently ongoing.
Yes. This is very much ongoing, very in its beginning stages.
Well, it's definitely noisy, that's for sure.
Oh, I'll take that. It keeps her away.
Yes, how is that going?
Dreadful. I am most positive I have gotten rid of most of the drugs that my brother had created, and yet somehow she seems to keep finding more. And on top of that, I still can't get her to leave. I lock the doors and windows at night, yet she still somehow gets in. I've blocked the chimney, I've added booby traps towards my living quarters, and yet every night she still somehow gets in.
So you've been also finding more of it, then?
I don't, she does.
Is she keeping it somewhere?
If I knew where, I would have thrown them into the ocean long ago.
Would you like me to have a look around for it?
By all means, if you could find her stash and take it, I can have it.
Shrugs. By the way, I'll need another healer's kit and some antidote. And she's gonna start looking.
Alright, healing supplies. Let's see, what do I have on hand? I have one antidote, 2 common medicine, and I can sell you a healer's supplies if you need a healer's kit.
Yeah, I'll take an antidote and the supplies.
The antidote and the healer's kit?
Yeah.
Alright, that will be 65,000 berry.
Let me just do that real quick. Said 65,000?
Yeah.
Just update that number. My new keyboard has a number pad on it, so I can do this quickly now. I pay them, and then I start looking for the stash, and maybe even the way she's getting in.
Alright, roll me a investigation check.
A 22.
22! You kind of look around the area, using your knowledge of, where would someone like that hide stuff like this. You kind of go around, and after asking a few questions, you find out primarily where she kind of resides outside of the hospital. And as you kind of wander through the field of medical flowers, you stumble across what looks like a brand new, dug-in hole area. Like a little hidey hole that someone has built. As you kind of open up the hatch and look down in, you do see what looks like a small box of a unique substance and a bedroll. And as you also kind of look around there, you see what looks like these little tunnels leading towards the hospital. Next to the tunnel, you see a little metal spoon.
Boo.
Well, I'm gonna yoink the substance, that's for sure.
Alright. Put down 2 hallucinogen substance.
Is she using these on him?
As far as you can tell, no. He seems to be fine.
Why does he bring up her finding more of it?
Because she's getting.
Because she's still somehow getting high with it.
Oh, so she's a. Wait, because I'm not as familiar with this island. Is she who Genji is talking to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's fun. this because my spelling is terrible.
It's only bad if you admit you're wrong.
Here we go. Do those have any weight to them?
They're about half a pound. You can tell they're more of a gaseous form that you inhale.
Okay. And there's just a tunnel that leads away.
Yeah.
Here.
There's a tunnel. There is a person-sized tunnel. You'd have to like get on all fours and go through, but at least what looks like straight towards the hospital.
Can I go ahead and follow it and see where it comes out at?
Sure. As you kind of go into the tunnel and you like get your spot, you see it leads on, but then there's a hole that seems to go up a little bit. And as you kind of go up the hole and you kind of push up against these floorboards, you notice that the nails are actually kind of loose and the floor kind of goes right up. And you are now in one of the patient's rooms in the hospital.
Okay, I'm gonna open that, climb out, leave it open, go get him. Found it.
But how did you...
I'm gonna lead him back to the room and gesture to the open floorboard. She's been digging into your floor with a spoon.
I need to get off this island.
I mean, you've got the construction going on right now. You could encase the basement in concrete.
True. If you fell into the concrete, well, the accidents happen. No.
I mean, you could always just fill this suspicious tunnel underneath your hospital with concrete. She might happen to be in there, but who could know? That'd be such a tragedy.
he just kind of he longingly looks at the hole as you say that. True. It would be an accident.
Oh my gosh. Is that
Anyway,
we're gonna get a haunted hospital?
I'll leave you to figure out what you want to do about that situation now that you know.
Right. Thank you. Her stash is taken care of.
What stash? I don't know what you're referring to. And she taps her nose while smiling.
Have a pleasant evening, ma'am.
Nod and heads up.
Yeah, you head out, and I'm gonna get you to make your way back towards the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Need to message one thing. Okay.
You have my answer.
Okay. It's not gonna be hard for this one because you both be hitting back at the same time. Suru, as you're on your way back, you see Kenshi walking towards you with a determined look on his face. Do you
Just
say anything?
Sort of raises an eyebrow as he seemed to be walking directly at me, or...
Directly, like, making a beeline towards you specifically. But he has a very determined look on his face. Like a man on a mission.
Well, hi, Kenshi. Do you need me for something?
Hey, Soru, if that even is your real name,
Last time I checked, it was.
I'll be the judge of that. Smoke bomb! And I have drugs.
As he releases the contaminant at your feet, you are both covered in a thin veil of smoke, so I need a con save from you. So, because your condition just increased for another hour.
19.
Oh my goodness.
Saru, you're completely fine. As you start to smell the substance, your doctor mind goes at work, and you start to realize... Wait a minute. This is one of those things that I found.
Yeah, she's backing up out of that real quick.
I knew it! Demons are immune to drugs! I'll chase after her with my baseball bats.
Nope, she just runs.
I need an athletic check from both of you to see how well this is going.
Do I? But I have my double dash.
Natural 20. 25.
Yeah, this is more to see how long you're running away.
Oh, I'm
You
using
ever-
my
you ever
double.
hear
I'm
those
flying
stories
away.
of,
Fuck
like-
this.
You ever hear those stories about like guys on drugs that take like 20 taser shots or something to take down? That's Kenshi right now.
Kenji, as You
I'll
run.
use my dial to avoid him entirely.
that's fine. Kenji, as you're running though with that natural 20, I'm gonna say you do see her starting to run exactly towards the tavern where you know where you suspect the rest of your allies are.
Right, that's what they would call themselves, wouldn't they, Rodin?
Good fucking lord. Do you pursue?
Why would I not? I gotta beat the demons out of them.
Okay. Kenji, as you get onto the gondola, Suru, you are making it across that before he does, without too much of issue. But you do see him. He's probably about halfway by the time you get to the other side, and he is just like you just see him there, just staring you down, baseball bat in hand, just
I want to
menacingly
break line of
right.
sight and hide.
I am holding my baseball bats in a cross pattern, like fucking Anderson walking towards.
Oh no.
I
Yep.
will not tolerate the forces of evil.
Suru, as soon as you get to the other side, you attempt to hide. Roll me a stealth check. 11.
Against perception, I guess.
You're convinced you're hidden.
15.
Suru, you're pretty confident that you're in this bush. Kenshi cannot find you. In your head, you're going, okay, how do I tell the captain about this? Kenshi, as you get off the gondola, you walk past the bush as you, in fact, know the demon is there.
Evil be smited.
I just remembered I have advantage saving throws against poison if this counts as a poison. So
I think this is a bat.
Yeah, this is
I meant
Kenshi,
for if he tries it again.
yeah, Kenshi, roll me an attack roll.
I have a lethal dose of lead in your face.
18.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Roll me damage.
5, not bad. Okay.
Suru, Kenshi suddenly brings down a bat right against your shoulder as he hits you.
Be gone, foul spirit.
Okay, not hidden.
I would say as of right now, you're probably both close enough. Chrysanthemum, you're currently setting up as the Amazonia, getting ready to perform. Clover and Sherman, however, you do hear a commotion outside as you hear Kenshi yell, "Be gone, demon!"
Clover, was that Kenshi?
Hold. I was
Kenshi,
taking
you
a,
idiot, back off!
hold. I was taking a
Was that
stretch
Suru?
break.
I'll save you, Soru, from yourself.
I will roll for recognition. I was taking
Okay.
I was taking a stretch break. I'll recommend you do that.
Those sure do sound like him.
Oh
Nah,
my god.
that's just a bunch of homeless. Come on, Sherman.
Yeah, there's no way that's them. They have a completely different sound to their voice.
Oh my god.
No, that sounded like the person yelling had a mustache. Come on, Sherman. As I hurry him back to the boat.
We turn our backs and we just a mushroom cloud explosion behind us.
Come on, you little Nerf football.
I was gonna say, Sherman, you can decide whether you believe her on that, but Clover, you are 100% convinced no matter what. No, that's not them. That can't be.
I think I'm gonna put this stuff down in the ship and then go to investigate.
But you need to use the soap.
I can assure you I am quite clean. Do you think I'd have such... you know the, like, hair flip thing?
Yes.
I do that with my mustache. You think I'd have such luxurious locks if I did not care for myself on a constant basis?
Okay, flip that mustache again, and I'm taking you to the jail.
Excuse me?
That was unnatural.
Oh, you're just jealous.
Someone's gonna think you're a demon. Come on.
I'm gonna put the stuff down and then get to where I can go and look into this a bit.
Okay. You're about to be there in just a second. Through, you were just hit by a bat. What the fuck you doing?
Fuck him.
Out of this house.
He gets what he gets. I fucking crippling stab him.
Make an attack.
Yeah. Is it bad that I hope that he hits me?
God, I hope not.
If he doesn't, it's oh boy.
14.
That'll miss.
14?
That'll miss,
Oh.
yeah. By a lot.
Alright.
I'm gonna disengage and run away from him.
Can't see the demons get in the way.
Demon cannot be getting away.
Sir, where you running? Are you running towards where Chrysanthemum is, or are you running towards the docks, or are you running?
Oh.
Sir is hoping that he'll at least refrain from blowing up the ship, I guess.
So you're running towards the ship. As you run towards there, you run right past Sherman. Sherman, you just see Sir running away. Kenshi, as you come across the corner, still chasing after him, there you see Sherman
Just
standing there.
Sir books it past you. Sherman Kenshi's on drugs!
Wait, what?
Don't give me that time. I'll deal with you later, Sherman.
They
Sherman.
both just run past me and the air
Yep,
follows.
You just see Kenshi run right past you. I need
What
an
is going
athletics.
on here?
I need an athletics check from Kenshi and Shiro again.
23.
5.
Kenji, you're able to catch up to Suru. What are you doing?
I will send you back to heaven myself. I'll try to batter up.
Roll. Is a roll? Is it a attack roll or is it a saving throw?
I believe it's an attack roll and then a saving throw. So
Okay.
And then they get to make the strength save.
Why ain't making no strength save?
23.
Yep, that hits.
Come on, Toma.
Damage is
4.
no.
Oh, thank God, only 4.
I had to make a strength save.
If Toma, yeah, strength save.
Yep.
If you fail, you will be. That's a failure. You're the first one in the campaign to fail this saving throw. Thank you, Toma.
Sir, you turn around to see Kenshi behind you. You suddenly take a baseball bat right under the chin, and you are popped up into the air.
10 feet into the air.
That lasts for how long was it?
That lasts until the start of their turn. So since we're
Yeah.
not like, in combat, it's almost
Yeah,
instantaneous.
so suddenly, they're popped how far up? 10 feet?
Yeah, 10 feet, so they take a d6 on the way down, I think.
Yeah, and suddenly you crash into the ground for 2 damage. As you hit your head on the ground. Kenshi, you are now prone and Kenshi is standing over you.
Be gone, demon. I may not be a priest, but I got a fucking certificate and whoop ass.
I would attempt to approach after they both ran past me.
Yeah, no, Sherman, you just saw her get a pop fly right up into the chin.
So this is what happens when I get mind controlled against the party and Flora isn't there to stop me.
Just an immediate. Ooh.
I'm angry.
Kenji,
now.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna
Just
use
a
my
second,
bonus
Sherman, I'll
action
get to your
for
demon later.
surgical assessment.
You can use your position, right? You can.
I think that beats your AC.
What does it do? I don't know.
I can use my sneak attack against you now.
Okay.
Um,
I have you know I'm being merciful, not using any of my special shit on
I can reroll it, and I can reroll a
That's fine.
number of sneak attack damage dice up to my intelligence or wisdom modifier, your choice.
I was gonna
Lasts
say,
for
do
10 minutes.
you just want to hit him with Narcan? Or something. You're a doctor. Fuck's sake.
Well, if she knocks you out, then that's good.
That is a way to deal with the situation, that's for
Yep.
sure.
Alright, sir, roll me an attack roll. You still gotta hit him.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll try and do crippling stab again. Hiya.
That misses.
Fucking God damn it.
You never saw it. You said you got up from prone.
Again, if possible.
Well, I still have movement, so I can still get up.
You'd have to stand up and then opportunity attack, cause that...
That's not how that works.
That's
Well, did-
Pathfinder, dummy.
Huh? No, I said because you use your bonus action, you wouldn't disengage, so if you move
Oh yeah,
away...
I'm not running away from you.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sherman can now shoot you.
Sir,
Yeah.
you stand up. Sherman, you're seeing this is escalating quite quickly. We're gonna cut real quick back to the tavern.
This is a normal screen. Let's go back to this.
See Sherman
Anthem.
behind you. Sherman, help me to subdue him.
You can hear all of this happening outside. As you're about to start your performance, I will leave it up to you whether you continue to perform or if you go check to see what your crew is doing.
I hear this. Like, do I recognize it as my crew?
I would say yes. At this point, probably.
Well, I did put in the new in-character chat that I'm bringing you a soap as a gift.
Yeah, you do see your sister
I had-
walk in though with a thing
Lady
of...
Emma, dancing lady, I'm a big fan with a gift for you.
If I had failed that check, would it just mean me
Oh.
and Kenshi against the crew?
Yes.
No, you would have had
I
to
mean,
roll
you'd have
for
to
your
roll on the
information.
effects, I'm assuming.
Could have gotten
Yeah.
the same effect, which would have been really funny if we did a little buddy cop scene.
Anyways, yeah.
Oh, this is lovely.
Yeah, I just picked. People is noisy.
They are pretty noisy out there.
Also acting hard.
Mm. I understand.
0 in performance.
Kind of looks out over the tavern, hearing the commotion. Free meal,
Oh.
or handle whatever that is out there.
Well, you'd also have to change.
You're right. Not enough time.
I have to redo my makeup.
Clover power activate.
Clover, you give your gift and sit down to watch the performance.
Mm-hmm.
Chrysanthemum, can I get a performance check to see how this is? As you have the screams of your crew in the background as you start performing.
This is gonna be an audible thunk in the next 6 seconds.
25.
25. And you tap the mic to make sure it's working. You hear dun dun dun, and you do only 3, but you swear you hear a 4th as you start. You start your performance. It's fantastic. Anyone who is in the bar is currently whose attention was drawn to the commotion outside is immediately all their attention is drawn to you as you start performing. Anyone who is outside, you also see quite a few people who are watching this entire scenario happen.
Debacle.
Yeah. Quickly kind of make their way into the tavern as the performance starts. You guys are kind of now alone in the streets as this is happening. As, Sherman, what you doing,
Yes.
pal? You still watching?
No, I'm gonna try to use the Mason Dixon to pull Kenji away from her.
Alright, is that an attack roll?
No, it's a strength save.
Kenji,
Okay.
Kenji.
11. We finally.
Hey, so basically, you're about to just bash her over the head again when a lasso just wraps around you and pulls you 10 feet away from her. Now, Kenshi, I don't want to cause you harm right now, but I need you to calm down and say whatever's going on.
He's hit me with a bat twice.
I have a
I know,
question.
I
Sherman,
understand
I'll deal
that
with
part. I'm asking why, though.
Wait, I have a
Sherman, I'll
question.
deal with your impasse later. I have an archdevil in front of me.
I was gonna say, you
My
see
what?
Sherman as a demon too,
Yep.
wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, he would. So you see as this weird device this demon has just pulled to start pulling you closer to it now.
It's trying to protect its dark master. I'm gonna try and
I don't-
Am I like
I don't-
grappled or restrained?
No, I think you're just pulled 10 feet
Yeah,
away.
you're just closer
Yeah,
to
I
him.
basically just give her some space.
You are now closer to Sherman than you are to her.
Well, Sherman, I'm sorry.
My
but-
God.
I'm trying to defuse the situation.
No,
that
you're
was my
not.
attempt.
You have failed in succeeding. Well, I guess we're gonna try to go for Sherman this time. We've gotta exercise.
I wouldn't recommend it, son.
Knock that little football in the air.
We're gonna punt the baby.
Are you also using your thing to punt him up in the air?
Yeah, I think. Actually, wait. I think we might. No, yeah, we'll try to go for bonus action. What is it? Staggering strike on him. So I'm gonna try to knock out this little imp so I can go after its dark master.
All right.
For a natural one, yeah.
You try to
you-
hit Sherman, you impact the ground, there's dust, and Sherman's just sidestepped. I said you need to calm down there.
You need to calm down, you devil bastard.
Oh yeah, if I was a devil, could I do this? I reach into my hat and I pull out a flower.
Black magic.
He pulled on a baby's face.
Magic is the sign of the devil.
Do I even have a
Sure.
concept of devils? What?
Devil
Technically,
fruit.
there is religion in One Piece.
Kuma
Yeah, we've
has
seen
the...
the Bible. It's just
Kuma's
would
got
that
the
have made
Bible.
it up to the elephant?
Probably not.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
Impel down, they dress like devils.
Suru.
Toma,
Mhm.
Toma, save me from myself, please.
Don't.
Or don't. It's funny either way.
I mean, I literally just went to the hospital. Do I have something I can just fucking knock him out for a few hours?
Chloroform.
I would say, unless you have a drug that specifically says so, probably not. I'm also willing to let this go into a Looney Tunes style, like, curtains closed and you all walk back in bloodied and beaten as you all have just beaten the shit out of each other for the next hour.
I don't know. I kind of want to see if Sherman shoots him.
I mean, I
he's
could.
He's next to Sherman now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have been within 5 feet to do the melee attack.
Can I bonus action hide?
Yeah. He's not currently facing you, I'll say, so. Roll me that.
17.
17. Alright, I need a perception check from
I mean, beat against his
Kenshi.
passive technically.
Alright,
Till
now I
he
have
gets actual
advantage
Out
and
of combat,
flanking.
so
Alright. Sure, yeah.
you'll somehow miss.
I somehow missed this again. I don't think I can. I think we decided I couldn't do crippling attack and sneak attack.
No.
Oh well. I'm still gonna stab the
roll.
fuck out of
See if you can do it.
23.
Yes, that will actually do it. Finally.
Hiya. Oh, that's double sixes. Let's go.
17. Kendra, are you still up?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
He's the tank. I'd hope he is.
I know. The demon, the archdemon, when your back was turned to it, did just stab you in the stomach.
I gaze down, except I think I gaze up menacingly. Wait, how short is she again? I forget.
She's
Um,
tall.
She's taller than
she's
you.
5'10".
I stare up menacingly as you are 3 inches taller than me.
Now, Kenshi, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Alright.
You think-
Sherman, what are you doing?
This was definitely revenge for bonking the shit out of her, though.
I really don't want to shoot him because that seems like a little bit much.
I don't know,
Why?
you just stabbed him in the spine.
Yeah.
You did just cut him.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll just bleed all the toxins out of you.
Ah, bloodletting. She is a doctor. I should have known.
Of course.
I do have an antidote. I don't know if it would. I don't think it would affect this though.
It's not really a poison. It's more
I know.
confusion.
Yeah, you need like Narcan.
What kind of armor does Kenshi have on?
I think it's classified as metal technically. Why?
Because if you're wearing metal, I get advantage with shocking grasp.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a cure poison pill too.
Oh, that could have done it. Yeah.
That would work, yes.
I'm gonna try to just effectively shock him out of it as I try to shocking grasp
Alright.
on him.
To be fair, I forgot I had the cure poison pill because it's like a quarter of the way up my
19.
inventory.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yeah, that's fair. 19, you hit.
Roll and give it a second. It's thinking. There it is. 6 lightning damage. I don't want to do this, but I don't want to get hit by that bat. I'm sorry.
Now that little demon
Ow,
just
the
zapped you.
Done for this magic.
Kenshi,
Oh.
can you go let this go unabated?
So here's the thing. I now have advantage on everything. So
Yeah, Agent's
Oh,
he's a oh, I forgot
he's a vagabond.
Yes, I do. So anyways, the bigger demon stabbed me. That did more to me, so we're gonna go for that.
Whack.
Oh yeah, natural 20.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
boy, it's
no.
gonna hurt.
For a
Wait,
total,
wait,
total of,
wait.
what?
Uh,
The shocking grasp could only be like no reaction, right?
yeah, but I'm looking at one of my, I'm checking if this is, no, not that. It's one of my deeds.
It's not
So I
cover.
can-
It won't be covering fire. Covering fire don't work like that.
Yeah, no, I hit with covering fire and then it's a minus from their roll. No. Where the heck is it?
I think we put a timer on this.
Yeah.
no. Oh, it's when I am attacked, so never mind.
No. Yeah. So through you take 10 damage as Kenji just absolutely just cracks you upside the head with a baseball bat.
Hackers back a little bit. All right, I think we're about even now.
And now for a second bat.
No, he does have a second bat. He can use it if he wants.
For a 20 to hit. For 2.
Okay, now you're just being petty.
Right in the shin.
Yeah, no, this one was literally just right upside the kneecap. It doesn't do much damage, but damn does it hurt. Suru,
Try and shove this cure poison pill in his mouth.
this is going to be a contested athletic,
Oh no.
and you are trying
no.
to shove this down his throat. And
Well.
Kenji, you would not want this shoved down your throat.
Now what foul magics are they trying to put?
They want to make you into a demon now.
14. You have a chance now.
Toma.
Damn it, where is Clover?
Yeah!
Finally, I
Drew.
agree.
With this, you take out one of your surgical needles, pinpoint the part on his leg, the pressure point on his leg, jam it in there. Kenshi, you feel your leg just give out from under you as you gasp like, "What the fuck?" Drew, you just slam that pill right down his throat.
He opens him up like a Pez dispenser.
Yep.
Oh, Pez, I heard Pez.
Kenshi, you sit there for a minute and Suru, you take it out. And about 6 seconds later, Kenshi, wait a minute, these aren't demons, these are your crew! What a silly mistake.
Wait, I'm not in hell anymore?
You were never in wherever that is.
Oh.
They're just
How did I get-
puffing and panting, one eye just like swollen, closed, and bloody.
Oh, sorry. You break me out of hell?
And with that,
3. It doesn't even hurt. It just like bounces off your face and she hurts her own hand.
Oh, sorry. You must have busted me out of hell. You look like it. Here, I owe you a drink. Let's go.
Yeah,
Wait.
sure, whatever. It's fine.
as you make your way back towards the Puff Puff Tavern to watch the rest of the performance together, we're gonna take our break there.
Wait, and your life.
Alright. So, you guys, Clover and Chrysanthemum, you see your friends, crew. Well, you're all friends, right?
I don't know. My
Enter into the building. Chrysanthemum, you have just finished up probably your third psalm for the night. As you look towards the table where they all sit down near Clover, you see a very fucked up Suru and a very beat up Kenshi sit down. Both are bleeding pretty badly. You do see that Sherman's a little roughed up, but mostly okay.
I didn't get hit once. I'm perfectly fine.
It was a whole ordeal, though.
They must have ended up on Iguana Street.
Mental strain more than anything.
Yeah, Sherman looks more exhausted than damaged.
Chrysanthemum is going to get through this song
Mm-hmm.
and let everyone know that she's going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And then she's gonna walk over. She's gonna walk off behind the stage for a moment. Switch out of her costume.
Yeah, he set up a little private area that, like, in the back where there's multiple entrances and exits.
The trouble that she's gonna have to go through to keep this hidden. So she's gonna switch out of her costume, slip out the back door, go around the place, walk through the front door.
By the time you get to the front door, Sir is just putting some bandages on, has ordered a cup of ice and like a bar towel, just wrapping the ice and using it as an ice bag.
Yeah,
She's
currently, Puff Puff is sitting there just looking at you like, what the hell happened to you two?
I think
I
they
said,
was,
"Welcome to the demon realm." He points at Kenshi.
Confusion and altercation be as it may.
Alright. Just keep that roughhousing outside my tavern.
Wingus wounded, this day is convoluted.
She's gonna come in.
It really doesn't
and,
need to be.
Go
She'll
on.
walk up to the table, lean in, real close, and whisper, "You got about 2 minutes. What happened?"
I don't know.
They got beat up.
I saved Kenshi
Okay,
from
why
the
happened?
demon realm.
What?
Drugs. He was on drugs.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to brain blast something right quick.
Okay.
Okay. With the circumference of his bat and the size of Suru's bruises, gashes, and broken bones, I can only assume. And then she fell on the bat.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Broken bones. Feeling it where she got hit.
Yeah,
Roll me a medicine check.
I rolled a 15. And
You're positive, Clover. You're also pretty positive. There are no breakage, but as you're feeling the bones, through, you definitely feel a bit of a fracture.
hello, fracture.
At that statement, would I need to make a roll to make an understanding of, oh, those drugs?
Give me
need
a
to
general
make a roll.
intelligence. Give me a general intelligence.
Sex,
not gonna be easy.
mac and cheese.
9.
That's still fine. Yeah, you kind of get the idea. You know of the hallucinogenic drugs, you being a victim of being impaled due to them before.
And you
Part
bit a
of that
guy.
Gas spread when he tried to gas me.
Yeah.
And remember, Sherman, this has caused you to almost eat Kurashiro.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, that's, I thought all that was gone.
You gotta get us some of that.
He tried to hit
We
me.
have a little bit on the ship.
Well, we gotta launch it, people.
Don't worry, I found some more maybe.
Neat.
that seems
It
an
would
effective
be,
tactic. But let's avoid ingesting it ourselves.
It would be a rather useful opener in a ship-by-ship combat. Just run by, throw the canister on, loop back around, and see who's left.
Or even
Yeah, I
just
don't know where Kenshi got it, but the doctor at the hospital said that some lady had been using it and sneaking into his building.
Oh,
Or, Sherman, you know what else we could do with it? If we're just passing by another pirate ship and we want to cause some trouble, we We just throw it over there as we're sailing by and shout the world government says hello.
I don't think we can do that. Well, I mean, we could do that, but
Hold on,
it'd be,
what would stop us?
I'm more thinking of the implications of them, of the pirates connecting us to the world government.
Ah,
The
darn it.
government's still just seeing us as pirates. It feels like we'd be fighting a fight on two fronts unnecessarily.
It depends if we get away, then we can just start trouble.
Also, if we drop that gas on a ship, I'm not sure if that ship's making it back to a port to tell anybody.
No consequences.
First anthem, at this time you start seeing Tom kind of looking around as if trying to figure out where you've gone.
You guys behave yourselves. I gotta get through this, and
I said Tom, it's
Well,
Papa, sorry.
we'll have meals and
We don't know
rooms
his
if we
first. We don't know his first name.
she'll
Alright.
scurry off and back
Wait,
around.
hold on. He's agreed to feed all of us?
He didn't know who Lady Amazonian's friends were, so.
Yeah.
As you make your way back, you get through your disguise again as you make your way back on stage for your last 3 songs of the night.
Can I make
Roll
a
me.
statement?
Sure.
He doesn't know that Chrysanthemum and Lady Amazonia are the same people, so there's an extra meal.
Yeah.
That one goes to the snakes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, can you roll me another performance check to see how the second half of the performance goes?
Hiya! 17?
Hey.
Not bad. As you kind of make your way through the performance, it goes really well. The second half, a bit distracted for now knowing what happened. It does not go as fantastic as the second half. I mean, the first half, but the second half does seem to still keep the crowd pretty captivated. People seem to stay longer, order more, to continue watching. You just don't get any new customers arriving in. Eventually, though, the performance does come to an end as you give your bow to the people of the tavern as it all erupts into cheers. As, yeah. Tom,
Remember to tip your servers, and I'll walk off stage.
yeah. You go and walk off stage. Tom kind of stops you and goes, "Oh, right. Here is your key for the room. It's the finest one up there. I had it just recently made while you were performing.
Thank you.
What table would you like the food to go to?"
Oh, you can send it over there, and I'll point to their table.
Goes over to the.
They were my ride.
I wave back at him as he should probably remember me.
He does. His eyes narrow at you, Clover.
They
Happy
were lovely
smiles.
enough to offer me transport.
Understood. I will feed them to the best of my ability. Will you be joining them, or?
Well, I can't pass up a fine meal.
Very well, I'll bring over a smorgasbord of food. I need just a con save from both Clover and Chrysanthemum are two to see how much you run this poor man.
I don't know. How much do you want to do your disguise, Master Wayne?
Master Wayne.
8. Fuck, I'm not good at con.
I think I would kind of hold it back
Okay.
as I'm trying to keep up a disguise.
Oh no, Toma,
You're-
Amazon's only as we are. Can I have Toma's roll?
I mean, Zuru can also Zuru can also go for the food if she wants.
Sir just got beat the fuck up. She hungry.
Yeah.
Needs protein to stitch these wounds up.
Get them carbohydrates.
Sherman's just over here politely using a fork and knife to cut up meat and eat. Meanwhile, beside him is 2 Amazons just going full Luffy.
Say,
I was
Zuru
gonna-
is as close as they can get to being an Amazon.
I
without
was
being
gonna try to
huge.
argue advantage considering eating is my gimmick, but nah.
say. Clover, you do eat a good portion of food, though. Not as much as you probably could, but you feel full at the end. But to your own shock and surprise, you see Saru still going a little bit past you.
I'd like to try to push myself at the risk of consequences.
Okay, Bob, roll me another con save. This is going to be a certain check for it.
21.
Okay, you
I've
are
been
able
presented
to
with
push
competition.
yourself. As not wanting to lose to Saru, you push through, and eventually, Saru, you have to give up. As you seem
doesn't even
full.
realize they were competing.
Yeah, you
Zero
stop
was just
because you're
hungry
full.
Today. Yeah, Zero was just hungry today. Didn't even realize there was a competition.
As Clover, eyes just narrowed at you for a while as she's eating until she eventually clearly just starts passing you and keeps going until eventually she just makes a statement in her own mind. And has finished off probably 5 more plates of food than you. Tom's just in the corner, just hands on head, just, oh my god. Okay.
Just picking with a toothpick at their teeth. Clover, you alright? That's quite a bit.
Clover, you do feel a little nauseous. But you're good.
I'll
Even for you,
live.
that's a bit much.
I'll live.
I can only hope that poor man made enough off of my performance to feed all of you.
Oh.
You want to do an intelligence check to try to make an idea?
I would.
Sure.
I just
Alright.
realized that if we put our mind to it, our crew has 4 loopies.
Yep.
0!
Yeah, 19.
19. Clover, that's
What's money?
That's another Clover's problem. That's
Yeah, that's tomorrow Clover's issue.
yeah.
They're a chump.
For example, you would know that he made his money, just not now as much as he would have probably liked for them. For all the trouble that was just given. But true to his word, you know, Puff Puff does allow you to stay at the tavern for free that night.
Okay. I think before I head up to my room, I will go ahead and walk over there and, I didn't realize that they could, put away that much food.
Deception.
He bested me this time. You see him narrow his eyes towards Clover, who's blissfully just sitting in the chair.
Man over here with the next time gadget.
Well, while I do love free things, I do like to have places I can come back to and perform, so, and I will hand him 50,000 berry.
No, this isn't necessary. I still did make a profit. You are welcome back here to perform anytime. Just maybe next time, I'll limit the free meal to just you.
Coward.
I suppose, but say, alright, 25,000 and you'll feed whoever accompanies me next time?
I will give you
As
a
chrysanthemum?
+1.
No, as Lady Amazonia.
I will settle for a +1 with limitations.
It can't be Clover.
You bitch.
Fair enough.
Alright.
This is turning into a real Hannah Montana situation. You just keep having
Yeah.
to throw on and take off the wig.
That's what I'm saying. She's like Master
That's the
Wayne.
point.
I love her
he'll-
eventually to get to the point where it's just you putting on and taking off the wig and nothing else.
You don't.
Right.
You don't even disappear. You pick it off in front of people. They don't know.
Kinda, sort of. I do have, like, I believe it's my stage name ability. Yeah, I can adopt and discard my, secret identity as a bonus action. So I can
A full
literally
bonus
very
action?
quickly...
Sheesh.
It's why I don't
Fast
require a
change.
thing to hide. You just slip behind a building, remove the stuff super quickly, and just pop back out.
You know, you could use that to get away from people really well if it ever comes to it.
With that though, yeah, you were permitted to your room. Does any of the crew follow Lady Amazonia up to the room, or do they all just?
I would
head
follow
back?
my sister out of instinct.
Right, Clover, you start making your way up the stairs. I'll let pretend to the side with that one. Through Sherman and Kenji are currently just kind of still sitting there at the bar. As you're kind of sitting there, Mila kind of strolls up to the table and sits down, puts her feet up on the table, and goes, "Well, that was fun."
It was certainly quite a performance, even though we did miss the first half of it. Looks towards Kenji.
Oh no, that's what I was talking about. I was watching from the side as that was all taking place.
Oh, you saw all that.
Still holding an ice pack to their fist. Next time you can get hit by him.
Oh nah, it seemed real personal.
I think it was more drug-induced than personal, but...
Fine.
Alright,
I'll
even more.
beeline it to the ship so we can destroy it instead.
I could hit you with a hammer.
Why? He'd be the
How
one
about we
doing
just
the
stop
damage.
hitting each other in general? Seems like an unnecessary action, if I'm being honest.
Stop threatening my ship.
But I wouldn't be doing damage to it.
No, you're the one causing him to come back in a drug-induced haze, doing damage to it. You're guilty by association.
So how we doing, Runes?
No, I'm going back to the ship to sleep. That's free.
Yeah, I'm not sure we got as many accommodations here that fit everybody. I was just gonna head back to the ship.
You know, he only gave a room to Lady Amazonia.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
How expensive are rooms here again?
It's listed on the.
It is 2,000 berry a night.
Yeah.
How comfy are the beds on the ship?
They're hammocks.
They're hammocks. Yeah, if you
Suru's
guys
getting
have...
a room. They just got beat the foot up.
Alright, you pay Puff Puff for the room, and he hands you a key. Alright. Well, Sherman, we drag this old loaf back to the ship. She'll point over to Kenshi, who at this point is passed out.
I mean, I can attempt to help you, but I'm not exactly the most structurally sound individual on the crew.
I'll get the top half, you just pick up his feet so I'm not dragging him. How's that sound?
Very well. We don't need him accidentally sparking a fuse and blowing up in town.
True. And she'll help pick him up and you take him back to the ship. And unless there's anything else anyone wants to do for that night, we're going to skip to the next
Just a
day.
little chit chat.
Alright. Yeah.
As I noticed Clover following me, like, don't even really pay attention. I figured as much. We'll make our way into the room, and I imagine it's a decent one.
It's a decent one. It's only one bed, but it's a very large bed.
Tomorrow, all the newspapers. Is Lady Amazonia spending her nights with a member of a pirate crew?
And I'll just walk into the room and look over at Clover. You know, I feel kind of bad that the rest of them didn't get rooms paid for. But also, I'm the captain, so, like, I should be getting these things?
You worked for it and you earned it.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I didn't know they weren't behind me.
No, technically only one room, but that bed looks big enough.
If not, I can just make a web.
Considering you're both
Nonsense.
Amazons, doubt.
True doubt. Clover's
I would
over
say-
17.
I mean, Amazons, but like our like growing up and stuff probably shared
Yeah.
a room.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
so Clover's like 7'6".
I would say that you'd both be able to fit on the bed. Like, it wouldn't be like incredibly comfortable, but you would be able to easily.
We are
fit
used to
fine.
this.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's still probably more comfortable than sleeping in a hammock.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Well,
We're sisters who didn't really come from money.
feels nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. I believe a good night's sleep is in order.
Yeah, I'm in and out.
She got that full tummy sleepiness.
Yep. This is my bed. I have made it. Now I am lying in it.
Yeah, her entire lower body is like swollen up like a balloon.
Going no. Fusen.
As you both kind of take to the bed and yeah, we'll skip to the next day. If that's all.
Yeah,
All right.
good.
It is bright and early the next day. You all are currently congregating at the ship after, I'd imagine, Chrysanthemum and Clover, you both kind of made your way discreetly out of the room as to no one to think that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As,
I have a climb speed. I can go out a window.
exactly.
Window.
We came out a window.
You go out the window, Chrysanthemum, you kind of leave the room while no
if
one's
I had
in the
to,
hall.
either why no one's in the hall, or I would just don the disguise.
Yeah, you can just dog in the disguise and you go down and return the key to Puff Puff. As he kind of gives you a nod and a thank you and a farewell. As yeah, you're able to leave and make your way back down to the ship. And you get there, you see Mila, Kenshi, and Sherman currently getting the ship ready to depart. Clover, you're just getting there. As you're kind of making your way there, you see Randy currently sitting there talking to Camilla, the two kids, kind of standing there awkwardly, looking a little sad. So he kind of says his goodbyes, gives Camilla a quick kiss, and gives the two kids a quick hug. As he'll make his way up onto the ship.
I point to Sherman. Harry baby.
Excuse me?
Still, Clover still looks very loopy.
Okay then. Now, Randy, may I offer you a slight suggestion?
Alright.
You are traveling with us, and while it is apparent some people have already seen your actions with us, would it not possibly help you in a future matters if we were to disguise you by some means? If nothing else, maybe cover up your hair with cloth, or a nice hat, or possibly just a well-covering hood.
Or perhaps stitch the Marine uniform.
I figured he wasn't wearing the Marine uniform anyways.
As of right
Everything we've
now,
been doing.
no, he does have like a briefcase with him, probably with it inside.
He's got it if he needs it, but I didn't figure he was wearing it while we were doing all this stuff.
No, he's currently in a kind of a Hawaiian shirt and shorts.
The civvy clothes.
Yep, pretty much.
Just an idea.
So you want me to dress like a pirate so that I don't arouse suspicion?
More so that if
That's a
anyone
idea.
sees you, they do not have the exact description of yourself to tell other people, if it is of importance to you.
I don't think they'll care too much if I bring back Phineas's. You know, well, I was we're gonna say his
Bring
head,
him
but
back?
technically they want me to bring him back alive. As long as I bring him back, I don't think they'll care too much. My mission was to capture him under any means necessary.
Props to Sherman for considering your distaste of pirates and trying to aid in your reputation.
I will thank you for that. Sorry, I'm not my brother and loosey-goosey with the whole marine thing.
You're perfectly welcome. Though I must say...
Juice fruit now.
No, he's still the chameleon. Though I did come to a thought last night while we were preparing for this journey ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, your main objective is to capture him, assuming to specifically bring back to the Marines, likely for... Though I do not like the prospect of them necessarily having this with what information I have received about them, possibly exploiting his capabilities.
As I'm understanding, he's going to be put on trial and then most likely shipped to Impel Down, level 6.
Can you tell me for certain that a group such as the Marines would not see his capabilities as being useful, though?
They may not risk it, to be honest with you. I don't think they would.
Something to
It's
consider.
not the Fleet Admiral, at least as of right now, wouldn't.
Okay. The follow-up to that, the thought I had was, Suru, you had that concoction originally from this island, correct? What we had left of it?
Had half a canister left.
Yes. It seemed to have, as I explained before, effects on the mind. Our objective in finding Phineas Cage is mainly to look towards Chrysanthemum, free a interested party from his control.
Mm-hmm.
He may not be willing, even upon his defeat, to reveal such capabilities of his powers. We may need a way to trick and or persuade him to tell us the truth. Suru, do you think that is a possibility with your knowledge of the body and so on?
Does it seem at all like a thing I'd be able to do in a reasonable time for him, Roden?
We don't know how long we're going to be traveling. I'm effectively wondering if she could, in studying the psychedelic gas, somehow make a version of it that either can make them more agreeable to answer, i.e. a truth serum, or something that can confuse them to tell us stuff.
Or isolate the rabies juice you
More
put Kenshi under.
Designate what the hallucinogen does? Instead
So-
of less random?
You can take this in a couple different directions. If you want, you can use one of your dosage of the hallucinogen to make it easier on the check for this. But you have to make a decision, and you will probably not be able to do anything else, even dancing lessons, on your way to this location. And you will be spending your entire time in the lab trying to both reverse engineer and alter the medicine.
Oh no, I can't dance on the way there. How unfortunate.
You will be stuck in your lab the entire time, which also means you will not be able to be used for lookout or anything else.
This seems like a valuable use of your time, Suru.
But you also have to choose what specifically do you want to alter the drug to do within its hallucinogenic properties. Do you want a truth serum? Do you want something to make someone more compliant? Do you want something to make someone more docile? What?
Idea. Once they're under the effect of the hallucinogen, whoever they're talking to looks like somebody that they would trust.
So kind of
in D&D terms, I'm thinking either Zone of Truth or like Charm Person, maybe.
it sounds like a charm person.
Yeah, kinda. Like, it would just make the person, like, whoever's interrogating, like, hey, I'm somebody you know and trust.
Yeah.
Tell me.
And we have to do this because we can't kill him?
We would like to make sure that those
We are
under
not-
his contracts are freed of them.
We're not sure how his powers work, it could be quite literally any contract he's made is maybe transferred to whoever else is listed on the contract, or maybe it's just a permanent if I die, kill yourself sort of situation.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
do
know much about
Killing
his
him is going to nullify the contracts.
The only thing we know is that if someone who is under the contract is holding sea prism or is in, well, I can't even say in water, just holding sea prism, so that the contract seems not nullify but put on pause.
Wait,
So
Right.
we would at least like the information on how to cancel the contract.
the Devil Fruit user has an idea.
Yes, Clover.
When you go in the water, your power is just sort of turned off. So you could drown him.
Well, that's the issue. He wants him alive if that's possible.
I need him alive.
And again, we don't know the effects upon his death of any sort of contractual obligations.
Like I said, the power is turned off underwater.
Okay,
is,
but what
but
about
we'd like
afterwards?
to make sure that it stays off.
If he dies, it stays off.
We don't
Are you
know that,
sure?
though. That is the issue. We do not know, Clover.
Well, I'm the one with the Devil Fruit here, and I'm trying not to leak
Okay,
in the meta
you
knowledge.
turn into a spider, he explodes. I think they're different, though.
It's more than you know.
It wouldn't hurt to try
Plus,
getting some answers out of him.
drowning doesn't have to be lethal. You can just waterboard him.
Well, no, drowning by definition is death by being covered in water. So drowning, in a sense, is death by definition.
Damn, Sherman out here never
Point
heard
being,
of CPR.
Suru, if you could come up with some way to have that chemical there help us get some answers from him, then it would be much appreciated.
It sort of shrugs. I want to figure out how this stuff works anyway.
Sporadic.
All right. Permission to spend the entire journey researching.
Okay.
So which way
you'll-
do we want to go with this? Charm or truth serum?
I'm
Truth serum
personally
is
pro
the-
rabies juice.
Charm would be convincing him to release the contract. Truth serum would be trying to question him to tell you how to stop the contract.
Mm.
I'll also remember you though, Zone of Truth does not require you to speak.
To answer, yeah.
He just doesn't, he just can't lie.
Yep.
Seems like charming them might be a better option in this situation. My only
At the
issue is we
very
know
least,
this is
it
going to
would
involve
aid
a
in-
save, probably.
So would
yeah.
this
Well, either
basically-
way, I think it's going to be a save.
So this
Yeah.
basically just turns one dose of it into that effect and would teach me how to do so, right?
Well, I think it's you have to use a dose to research it, and then we'd have to make something.
I think charm person would be better. We could persuade him to tell us, or to nullify the contracts. Because True Serum would just give him the opportunity to just completely stay quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a way to compel him to answer, there's not really a requirement there.
Mm-hmm. And I don't
Above
think we
game.
have any leverage against this man.
Above game, you know, combining Zone of Truth actually is kind of the one way to make torture work.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because they have to. Because torture is how you get them to say anything. And under Zone of Truth, it has to be true.
Why you gotta
Yeah,
come
but there
with
is
that
still
after
the
I
issue
felt
of
I
like
made up my mind, and now
half-truths
I'm-
or that sort of stuff.
Alright, food for thought. Zone of Truth would work if we're willing to torture the guy.
I still feel like possibly charm might have more use later as well.
Probably.
Because she would know how to make it. It probably would be have a cost to making it, but
So how would this work, Broden? It takes a dose to learn how to do the thing. Would it then take another dose to change it into that, or?
Yeah, so you'd have to use one dose for the roll to try to learn how to do this. This makes it possible for you to try. So essentially, you will roll a alchemist supply. You have proficiency in alchemy or alchemist supplies.
I do.
So you roll an alchemist supplies using your intelligence to try to decipher how to change this. You will do it at advantage because you're using one of the dosages. And this will be trying to get, if you succeed, you'll be able to turn the other dose with another check into the substance that you desire.
but upon succeeding the first check, would she know how to make the original one? I'm assuming cost for resources.
Yes, I will say that they would be able to figure out and write down how to make the hallucinogenic themselves.
Cool. So, when you say dose, do you mean one of the ones that I just found, or can I use the half canister thing that I have?
You would have to use the one that you just found. The half canister just wouldn't be enough.
Okay.
So,
Guess
yeah.
I'm gonna do that then.
Alright. Give me an alchemist supply check at advantage.
22.
Oh, thank God that has advantage. 22. For almost the entire trip there, you have been putting your nose to the grindstone, trying to figure this out. And eventually, about the halfway point you would find to be, you discover the secrets of the hallucinogenics and the theory of how to change it into what you want. So, write down in your notes that you now have the recipe for the hallucinogenics. We'll go over how much it will cost you to make that at another time. And then I need an alchemist supply check again, and because you have the recipe and you actually succeeded, again at advantage to see if you can modify it to be, what was it, a truth serum?
I think we
we
went
were
with
gonna end up going-
charming effect.
Charm?
Again,
I'm
I'm
choose
making
your wor-
charm. You guys
Back
are
and
too
forth.
wishy-washy on it.
Yeah, Thomas made the
No,
I
decision.
figured we said charm.
Well, Tooth Serum is
Oh my
great
God.
if you're willing to torture the guy.
Guys, that was a
Oh.
fucking 2 and a 1.
Oh.
As you go to try to modify it, unfortunately, what was it, 2? As you're getting ready to experiment, the vial drops from your hand and smashes on the floor. I need a con save.
Advantage. 13.
13. 13 just succeeds. You are not affected by the substance as you evacuate your lab immediately.
It just runs out and bursts through the door, coughing, closes the door. Oh, well, that didn't work.
You good? You don't want to kill anybody on this ship, right?
I'm on now, usually would.
Fair enough.
Kenshi has it coming.
And you kind of struggles. Yeah.
I'm gonna let that aerate out for a little bit. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to make more of that if we want to do that, I think. I figured it out,
Unfortunately,
just,
we're out
kind of dropped it.
Unfortunately, we're out at sea right now, so unless we come upon an island before we reach where this paper is pulling us, we may not have the chance.
Man.
Alright.
Suru with a poison fruit or some nonsense where she can just make chemicals.
Yes,
Oh, no,
if you get the Doku Doku no Mi, we are gonna be fucking set. That thing can melt stone.
Nah. Either
Alright.
the gas fruit or the poison fruit.
So that is
Yeah.
Suru's. attempts for it. You at least now have the recipe to create your own hallucinogenics later.
Yep. I at least got something out of it.
For the rest of the crew, I am going to need a water vehicles check, a navigation check, and I'm gonna guess, Chrysanthemum, you're gonna have to make a perception check if you want to keep a lookout for any dangers.
Yeah.
Natural 1-7.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I tip the boat.
Clover, why are we going vertical?
The
14
natural one
perception.
is how I drop it.
'We're
14%.
going to the land of the dead. Up is down.
9.
We're following a tiny piece of paper. This makes sense.
Yeah. Chrysanthemum, I at least need you to roll me a D100. See what you
Oh
see.
no.
Oh boy. Yeah, 88.
88. Give me one moment. See if this is one of the things that you run into.
I'm gonna justify that I'm still in drunk Baymax mode.
Fuzzy baby.
Harry baby, thank you.
That meal really did you over.
I am victorious in all things, for I am Clover. Amen.
Clover, how are we moving backwards with the ship? How are you doing this?
I'm ghosting the whip!
Okay.
What?
Chrysanthemum, as you are looking out, you spot what looks like a small, tree poking out of the water of the ocean in the distance.
What?
Which is really confusing. And as you kind of look on it, towards it, you see what looks like a snake currently basking in the sun on one of the branches.
Oh, hell yeah,
And it
friend.
Snake?
kind of just looks up at you, gives you a nod, looks in another direction, looks back towards you, and just kind of points with its tail.
I just say, what does it point with? It has no arms.
Guess what?
You're all kind of looking at it and go, oh, that's kind of weird. You all suddenly feel, well, hang on. You all suddenly feel the ship turn suddenly. Whee! And the turn seems to get faster and faster and going down. As you all kind of look towards there, you realize you are now in a whirlpool.
Oh no.
I need
Oh no, we're in the
another water vehicles check from Clover. If anyone wants to assist, actually,
I was gonna say, can I help? Can I run over the wheel and?
I have water vehicles proficiency. I can assist.
Okay, you help.
yeah. So I need
So just crossing their arms. Chrysanthemum, I am no longer certain I am unaffected.
As this
I'm
happens.
just gonna start trying to move the sails and stuff to help
Yeah,
us get
Randy
out of
is
this.
helping you drastically, trying to avoid the situation. And as you're going through this whirlpool, you feel a small, crash, as if something in the whirlpool was close, probably to some rocks, and you smashed the bottom of the ship into it a bit.
Oh my God,
your ship
Mila!
is going to take 8 point of damage out of 6. And you are now taking on a little bit of water.
Since the 11 is the one that counts, not there, 18.
18. Through Clover's efforts and both Chrysanthemum, Saru, and Randy managing the sails, you are barely able to get out of this whirlpool.
Sorry, we were in the I guess we were at the end of the movie, not the beginning of the movie.
And as you are getting out of this whirlpool, you start to notice all around you are these whirlpools. Just everywhere.
Oh
And-
my goodness.
Where are we?
You see the piece of paper pointing in the directions into this fog with the whirlpool.
Haha, not on our lives.
This is where we have to go, Clover.
If-
So now?
If I use the spyglass and just look around the edge of this fog, do I see any... Do these whirlpools just go all around the fog from where I can see?
You can see, from what it seems, they're just kind of scattered sporadically around. Roll me a perception check.
Is it with advantage because I have a spyglass?
It's gonna be a straight check because you are trying to peer both around and into the fog for any whirlpools.
Okay. 15.
15. As you look around and into the fog, you swear you see the shape of something inside. Could be land.
I see something over in that direction, just beyond the wall of fog.
This is
Like
where
it
the
might be
paper
some
is-
land we can possibly dock at.
This is where the paper is pointing, right, DM?
Yep, that's exactly where the paper is currently trying to move towards.
All right, first time Chrysanthemum gets to say this. All hands on deck.
I put my
Yeah.
hand.
With a
I
bit
take
more
my
vigor in your voice.
I also put my hand on the deck.
I take my hands off the wheel and put them on the ground.
Overtake the wheel!
Hands on the wheel.
You all, as soon as she does that, everyone just sees Randy immediately reach over and grab the wheel and goes, no.
She said so.
All hands on deck. Take your stations.
Okay.
It's like, alright, I'm gonna help you steer this hopefully into a port. Captain
Suru,
Chrysanthemum.
help me with the sails. Sherman, keep a lookout. Keep us away from those whirlpools.
And Clover Power.
I'll endeavor to do as much.
Clover Power activate.
I need
And
a...
just for a split second, Kenshi, if you have to, for the love of God, may your aim be true. Use your explosions to keep us out of those whirlpools.
He kind of smiles and just gives you the thumbs up as he runs towards the side of the deck. I'm gonna need another perception check from God, my brain.
Sherman, the Worm Man.
Yep, I am going to need either an acrobatics or an athletics check, either at an advantage for one of you or at each individually for the sails for Chrysanthemum and Suru, and I'm going to need a water vehicles check at advantage from Clover, or Clover can let
24.
Randy do it. But I figured 24. Great.
Okay.
13.
13.
What am I rolling again?
It's either one of you rolls at advantage for athletics or acrobatics, or you both roll individually.
I would like to roll acrobatics.
As would I.
Would
All
you
right.
like to roll individually?
If you want to roll individually, you can.
Yeah, we can do individual. I hope this doesn't bite me in the butt.
All right, roll me those acrobatics to see how you're going to get those sails.
Oh God, 8.
22.
Yeah.
You average out to a 17. As you all put into the effort to get past this just wall of whirlpools and fog, and eventually, in about an hour of work, you all make your way through the actual just deadly seas, and eventually you come out on the other side. As you all make it to Whirlpool Island.
Do you want to
Small
stop?
moment of celebration from the captain, who just goes, "We are pirates."
That may be true, but I hated all of that.
Woo!
A true
Just
test of our skills.
Sorry,
just Sherman on the side of the boat. Woo!
do you want to stop because Selkis is shitting his brains out?
Happened.
So we're about
It
to.
happened.
I don't know,
Stop
but his
anyway.
stomach's ripping itself open.
Well, hey, we're gonna go to 10 just because I don't want to stop. Just for this because we're not gonna get too far more in. But as you kind of make it through, you see now it looks like this island with a very beautiful looking town, almost a city, sprawled out like before you. A massive dock with massive amounts of ships just surrounding it.
Do these
As you
ships
kind of...
Sorry.
So as you kind of approach, you start to see the different sails on them. Many of them fishing ships or other things as such, but a few of them with different symbols on them, different Jolly Rogers.
Now, we might not be welcome here. I'm hesitant to pull straight up to the docks.
Now, we may not be welcome.
I was gonna ask, do I recognize any of the Jolly Rogers?
Yeah, that would be my next question.
Roll a perception check at advantage as you are now past the fog and the whirlpool.
Oh, that's good. Good thing we're past the whirlpools on Whirlpool Island.
It's a good natural defense, man.
I mean, I guess.
Careful, Sherman, they can hear you.
7 with advantage.
Yeah. You do not recognize, or you can barely make out any of the ships. You recognize only 2 Thanes on that dock, for certain. One ship, Jolly Roger, you make out clearly belonging to the Siren Sisters. You do not know if the ship is occupied at the moment, but it does seem to be docked in the harbor. And another one you were not expecting to see. Not a ship, but a basket with a balloon in it, belonging to one Harry the Clown.
No!
I was hoping for medium news Morgans.
No,
The
unfortunately.
gas.
But other than that, you see no one on this ship, as far as you can tell.
Guys, we're gonna have to deal with a clown.
Oh boy. I like
Who
that
can
clown.
make balloon weapons.
Now, I pose again the question, do we pull up to the docks?
I do not think that would be wise. I feel like anyone on this island would likely be under contractual obligation to stop us from getting on the island.
You
Now-
assume a lot.
You think too
Hear me
much.
out. We could go under the guise that I am coming to sign a contract.
No,
Hmm.
no.
I'm just saying, at least as a last resort, it would get us exactly where we need to be.
Didn't we already say that was a terrible idea?
We
It
many,
is a
did
terrible
many
multiple
idea. That's
times.
why I said last resort. Any other ideas are...
No, not even
You
as
know,
a
bring 'em
last
up.
resort. I'd sooner get no progress than this.
I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna sign the contract, but saying that I'm here to do it would get us where we needed to be.
Clover and Marinara each hold up signs that just say no.
I believe the idea
No.
was that you had to speak with him to, I would assume, get invited out this direction. I don't think we'd even be invited out here for a contract signing.
How about this? If anyone tries to stop us, well, that's whatever happens is now their fault.
I also like to remind you, we're at Whirlpool Island. Docking anywhere else may be a little,
Yeah, also that, like, other options
Risky.
not existent.
Yeah, we may have to just go in the front door and see what happens.
Thank you.
All
You
right,
are-
land
you
ho
are all
with no
just
plans.
You're just assuming that they don't want us to be here.
For all you guys know, they might give us cookies.
Like I said, land ho with no plans.
Yep, plans are done.
Okay,
Let's
then.
go.
say, as you make
Head towards the
landfall at
docks.
the island, you make your way to the docks. No one seems to aim cannons at you or anything. As
We
you
do see people, though.
You do see people, yeah. You see a couple people at the docks working. Many of them wearing an assortment of different clothing. You see quite a few people wearing what looks like what we described as like Victorian England like clothes with powdered wigs. To the side of them stands people wearing like these torn up jeans and leather jackets with like mohawks and like a punk rock look.
It's a very cool place.
Standing
Very
even
diverse.
further back down the dock, you see what looks like a group of people wearing like 1980s like disco clothes.
What the heck?
I like it here.
That one's honestly what threw me off.
The diversity reminds me of Above Game, my hometown.
I
Is
would
Disco
like to
back?
make one comment before we interact with anybody. Remember, everybody, Phineas Cage is an amazing individual, and I just give everybody a look.
Above Game, Austin, Texas. Keep it weird.
Are you sure? I thought he was terrible.
Yes, but no one can say that if called. So
I
as
know,
I
but I wanted to
said,
say it at least once.
Phineas Cage is an amazing individual.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Remember to
doing all right
make
there,
it
Sherman. You
difficult.
look like you're gonna have a stroke.
Remember to make it difficult.
Suru. Just play along this one time.
Y'all are no fun.
In this situation, fun might be our last concern so much more as survival and succeeding.
As you're all talking there, the ship is docked and you see an individual walking up towards the ship. As
What is this?
this individual looks like a regular dockhand, to be honest with you. It's just he is wearing more like that 80s like disco kind of look to him. He's got a big smile on his face. As he moves, he kind of moves his shoulders as if he's dancing a little bit. And he comes up and he goes, "Ah, how are you all? Welcome to Whirlpool Island, the home of the king of all music, Phineas King, that's right. The man, the myth, the legend, the man who took this island from nothing, built her up, and gave us all prosperity. How y'all doing? I assuming you all got here that you are associates of, you know, the king.
Wait, this is where music comes
Mhm.
from?
Oh, the good music.
I was told it came from the soul.
Ah, nah, I mean, depends who you ask.
Well, how else would we be here if not being associates of such an amazing man?
Ah, exactly what I said. Your first time here at the island?
Looks towards the bump in our
Yes.
ship. You could say that.
All right. Well, we got an incredible amount of different places you could go here. We got if you're looking to take out some money or start up an account, there's the King's Bank, the Royal Tavern and Inn, Superstar School for any of you want to settle down here and send some kids to school. The Star Shield Blacksmith, the Royal Apothecary, the Phineas King Museum, my personal favorite, and then King's Tower / Music Studio. That there's the same place as Mr. King makes all the recordings for all his, wonderful composers that he finds. Generous man, that King, giving them all a chance to go up in the world.
Must say that is quite generous to offer his own recording booth.
Right? It's a massive building. Can't miss it. Insight checks, real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Insight checks also while Chrysanthemum is going, don't believe any of this. Don't believe any of this.
Gosh darn it!
12 from the
18.
girl with a +6.
18. Chrysanthemum and Suru, you would notice, unlike every other time that people say, "Oh, Phineas King, great guy," there is no backhanding, nothing. It is 100% genuine.
So it'd be
Kool-Aid.
This guy believes
so
it.
with the insight check, it'd almost be safe to assume that he's not obligated to speak this way.
Yeah,
He just
you,
really believes it.
Or is that? I was gonna say, is that the assumption that we would come to?
you would either assume that either he is contractually obligated, but completely is like drank the Kool-Aid of it, or
He's submitted
Yeah,
to
the-
his fate.
100% this man believes that.
He's been here a while.
He's submitted to his fate.
Which one, you have
Okay.
no idea. But there's genuine glee as he talks about Phineas King. Anyways, welcome to the town. If you need anyone to show you around, I personally can get someone from my groovy little group to show you around. If you want to, the Phineas Kane Museum is open 24/7. I highly recommend it. We like to go there almost every weekend. See the story of how Phineas Kane rose up from the dirt and made this island into something. I was a kid when he first set off to do what he did now, and boy, has this town grown because of it.
Is there an entry fee to this establishment, or is it just public viewing allowed?
It's around 300 berry for entry. Pretty generous price.
Oh, indeed, indeed.
So you can probably see some of his superstars walking around town. We got some of his oldest clients, such as the Siren Sisters. We have Disco Jim, my personal favorite if you couldn't tell. We got Mr. Art, and we have one of his most loyal and newest members, Cherry the Clown.
Oh, damn it, they got the clown.
They got the clown.
God, can we at least castrate him?
What the? Oh, you mean him? Okay.
You mean king? Okay.
I will not specify what I mean. I'm not killing that clown, but if I have to do something to him. His balloons are gone.
God, above game, I wish I was more prepared to be on this island.
Those are just some of the few cool pussycats he's got running around.
Well, we will certainly keep our eyes out.
You do so. Also, if you hear the microphones go off around town, that means Kane's making an announcement. You want to listen up. That man does a fantastic radio broadcast around this town 24/7 every single day. Even when he's not even on the island, he
I
does
was
them.
about to ask, how does he do it when he's not here?
Oh, got them fancy little snail things, right?
Yes, I understand that.
Exactly. He's a businessman. Man's got to advertise, speak to the people. That's what he does.
Well, such a wonderful town. I suppose we should take some time to look around.
Go on, go on. Do I have a name for the ship? I have to put it here in my log.
Above game, let's just call it Tyler.
I could just check the back real quick, actually.
Yeah, you wrote the name on it.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
All right, the easy bake. I like it. All right, yeah, no, you all go on along now. I'll just put it in here in the book. We do have a service charge, 1,000 berry per day here on the island. I'm gonna need to at least pay for today's up front.
Of course,
Oh, that's
of
completely
course.
understandable. Let's take it from the ship money first.
Mm-hmm.
No, my character sheet.
You put it in his hand. He goes, "Oh, thank you very much." Now, y'all can just go on around, see for the sights for yourself. It's a beautiful town. You'll never seen anything like it in the South Blue. I can promise you that. Phineas Kane, he always said he wanted this place to become the second Marijois. And by damn it, I think he would. I think he can do it.
Rather lofty goals there.
No,
I've understood.
I mean, this island ain't controlled by the world government, and it's a little hard to get you in its own. Yeah, we're perfectly safe here, and I mean, he builds up his business, town prospers, so...
I think the man has it in him to do exactly what he believes capable.
Exactly. It's like I always said, you put your mind to something, you will always achieve it.
And let's not doubt Phineas to do just such the thing.
No, never in my
Never.
soul.
Quickly ushers the group off the ship. Let's go.
You all have a good time now, and you see he just moonwalks back towards his little place.
Totally not Sir, just staying silent 90% of the time so they don't have to act.
You know, I understand his situation, but that man certainly has style.
Mm.
Saying, as you kind of walk into the town, you get to see everyone is wearing, like, a smile, but genuine smile.
Oh no, they've all drank the Kool-Aid here.
I was about to say, guys, if we take this guy out, we're gonna have to sneak out of here, because otherwise this whole town will try to stop us.
Yeah, I can't tell whether this is a cult thing or.
I mean, they
Everybody's
get to
under
live in
contract.
prosperity, basically.
Allegedly.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I don't think we need to try to spend too much time just on the island in general.
Mm-hmm.
Do we feel the need to go to the museum to learn a bit more about him before actions are taken? Actually,
How-
hold on. Do we even
how
know?
hard-
Well,
How hard was he pressing going to the museum?
I mean,
he just was advertising, seemed like.
Yeah, he was just
he
literally
was-
advertising everything.
yeah.
I just didn't know if it was a go to the museum and get brainwashed situation.
I'm more worried about the radio shows than anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, I suppose it's a little too late, but what's our plan?
Oh, how convenient. I've got this cotton from my ear infection.
Yeah. If you openly do that, Sherman's gonna take some tufts of hair and kind of stuff it in his ears where he's just still able to hear people, but it's a bit muffled.
Suru, give me some of that.
How many uses of the fucking healing kit is this gonna take?
To get everyone in the group,
I guess, yeah.
I'm gonna say 2. It's a bit of material.
Okay.
Everybody has those sound canceling
Alright.
headphones.
So now, Chrysanthemum,
Mm-hmm.
could you work your magic a little bit and make it blend in a bit better so no one just points at us and says, infidels?
Well, I can certainly do my best.
I feel like us
Uh,
walking around with obvious cotton in our ears
Just
is
to
gonna
be,
a
just to be, I
no-no.
guess, a disguise kit.
Disguise kit using what?
I'm gonna say wisdom because this is
Ah,
going
shit.
along with the medicine kit.
Nice.
21.
21.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, anyone who someone had to look really, really close to be like, wait a minute, they're wearing, they have cotton in their ears. That's weird.
Yeah, I just wanted it to be a little bit less obvious, so if it is a problem, it's less of a problem.
So things are a little muffled right now.
We really should figure out some sort of hand sign to communicate in situations like this.
Well,
What?
Something to consider.
nobody's really around right now. We could come up with a few crucial things.
If we point in a
Alright, I'm gonna try
direction,
to keep
we
going.
should go in that
All
direction.
right. Where are you heading? I put all the places like that are available in the chat.
I don't think we should go to the Superstar School. That seems like a bad idea. We don't need to go to the bank because that would require
hold on.
signing your signature.
There's Superstar School, and there's the Superstar School.
Depends on which one you like better.
Well, I
Really?
think,
There's 2 places?
Any
You
good
wanna
town,
go look?
Any good town that has information, we should start with the inn.
All right.
I hope that there is Superstar School and the Superstar School.
Do you look around as you go?
As we're
Yeah.
going, yeah.
Roll your perception check.
Sherman's just looking around in general as we're moving about.
19.
19. Okay, as you go and you walk down the street towards what you can see signs saying to the tavern, you do in fact see right next to each other Superstar School, and it's like colored in like 1980s like disco and like past stuff, like past music, and then the Superstar School next to it, and it's like 19 rock, metal, and like onward.
Nah.
So it's separation.
different
of
genres.
generations.
Yep.
Hmm.
You can even see like 2 people staying outside of the school, one in like a punk rock uniform, just like getting in an argument with a guy in like a 1980s disco outfit.
Dance battle!
You do see a few people do that, yes.
No.
As you
Oh,
walk
we
down
don't
the
have
street.
Chrysanthemum does
proficiency in that
everything
yet.
she can to resist the urge.
Yeah, no, but you are eventually able to make your way over to the Royal Tavern and Inn. I have opened up this sheet for you in the Whirlpool Island shops, in under shops. So, as you kind of walk
Ooh,
in,
them
Oh my
rooms.
gosh.
as you walk in, it is the fanciest fucking place you have ever seen in your life.
Yeah,
Why are
there's
rations cheaper out here?
As you walk in, it is best way to describe it is a 5-star resort almost. As you walk in, behind the desk you see a person in one of the biggest get-ups you've ever seen. Full powdered wig, powdered face, a 3-piece Victorian suit with a tailcoat. He has a small mole on his right cheek as he kind of looks over at you and goes, "Hello, welcome to the Royal Tavern and Inn. How may I help you?"
Above
And then he kind of he opens his eyes and looks at all of you and goes, "Oh dear God, the poor."
See, above game, he already disappointed me because I wanted a little mole in his pocket, like a little buddy, and now he sucks too. So
I'm gonna look left, look right. Oh, now, sir, I'm sure you do not speak of us.
Have you guys seen the short video where it's the different pronunciations of things and it's the dude doing all the fancy pronunciations of them?
Oh.
Like cemetery instead of graveyard or cadaver
Oh.
instead of skeleton. That's the vibe this guy gives me.
Oh, indubitably, sir.
Now, yes, I am
Cool.
speaking to all of you. Look at you. Half of you are barely dressed as he just points to Suru, Chrysanthemum, and Clover.
Now,
The
sir.
other of you is a rodent, and the other of you is... Well, frankly, I just don't like his hair. As he looks
I'm
at
gonna shoot
Kenji.
this guy a look. Now,
Oh.
sir.
Michael, why'd you have to end that sentence?
AJ and I are both disappointed.
Boo.
I shoot the guy a look.
Okay.
Now, sir. You are not presenting yourself or this establishment in the proper light. First, you insult my companions on their cultural garb. You, sir, present yourself as uncivilized and uncultured, that you do not recognize clear clothing of the Amazons. You disgust me in your ignorance. Then, you have the audacity to call me a rodent.
As you were halfway through that, you notice he immediately stops paying attention and just goes back to the book in front of him.
Is he not a rodent?
I was gonna say, are you not a rodent?
Well, I'm a person, sir.
That doesn't mean you're not a rodent.
We're okay, but Micah, above game, we're all apes. What's your point?
And do our
Anyways.
looks somehow in your mind dictate our pockets?
Say that again.
A moment, yes. If you'd like to prove me wrong, though, by all means. I will not turn
personally don't
away.
feel like
I
your
will
opinion
not
matters
turn
very
away.
much.
I will not turn away paying customers if that is what you wish. Despite my distaste for your looks, if you have the money, you will be treated just as well as any of the other customers who come here.
I'm
Well,
not
that
so
is
sure.
It's
I
the
don't
Royal
think this
Taverns
is-
and Inns.
No, this is gonna hurt Chrysanthemum's pocketbook. Fine then, your finest drink for the lot.
Very well. He claps his hand as you see a man come out in a butler's uniform.
Can
Go.
already hear the very well.
Come here.
Played
That
you
you
like a fiddle.
fine
I think that's 4,500 a piece.
gentlemen, ladies, the finest gin.
There's
He He
Is
raises
Randy
an
with
eyebrow.
us? Is that 6 of us?
Randy is with you, but he will pay for his
Mhm.
own.
Oh, okay.
He will politely pay for his own.
Okay, so it'd be 5. So gin.
I'm paying for this. Like Chrysanthemum's paying for this. So what? Is it more than what I
That'd
see
be
on
It
the?
is
The thing?
25,000.
25,000.
Okay.
Think about the
And
payout.
you
Think
are
about the payout.
all
Think about the
brought
payout.
a decent sized bottle, not a very big bottle, but a decent sized bottle of like fine gin. And they present you these fine like drinking glasses. Now, if you will, there's a dining hall to the left. I will escort you to a table if you wish to eat. Otherwise, there is a speakeasy room up the stairs to the left. Cigars will be provided if anyone wishes for them.
I'll take the speakeasy.
Above game, Sherman would pull out his bubble pipe once we're in the other room.
This is gonna be fun. Clover's never had alcohol before, kids.
Well,
Yes, you have.
No, I have
Well,
not.
she's about to get one.
She's been given a very expensive bottle of gin.
You can have
As
and alcohol.
they
I don't
escort
like
you
that.
upstairs into a room, a speakeasy room. There are a few people in there who kind of, as you walk in, all raise their eyebrows. As two people in almost a disgusted look just go, "Oh, most unorthodox," and they just kind of walk out of the room and into another. As many of the others just kind of go back to what they were doing.
Did they leave anything where they were?
No.
Darn, no free stuff for me.
I'm just gonna lean into the group. I'm telling you, Lady Amazonia would have gotten a lot better treatment.
That's nice. Why are we here?
This is expensive looking water.
That's not water, Clover.
Clover's conflicted. She's only 19.
I'll just kind of reach over and like move the glass away from her for a second. That water will inhibit your decision making if you drink it.
Sarah's
make
just gonna sip
decisions?
a little bit.
Hold on,
Yeah.
whoa. When did I have to start having to make decisions? This was not in the deal.
You make your decisions in your own way.
I do.
How good is this gin brew?
You take a sip.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good gin. Like, even you have to admit, like, damn.
Certainly, he takes a sip, just does that like, oh hell yeah face and just nods a little bit.
Correction, Clover. This gin might do more than just inhibit your decision making.
So did we each get a bottle, or is it a bottle for all?
Yeah, you all bought a bottle for
Oh,
each.
cat, you dummy!
Yeah.
You said 5 bottles.
Why didn't you check?
25,000 berry.
Well, we have Molotov
It's why
cocktails.
it's why he
I mean, we
immediately
have to
stopped
drink
talking.
all right now.
No.
But you-
Listen to
if you
Sherman.
You better not say that out loud. Also, if you do, Saru just immediately just like puts their hand on your shoulder. No, Sean. this is-
I said that above game.
If you had said it out loud, though, Saru's just like, no.
No, I'm not just gonna say we have a bomb. Even though
No,
we
no.
technically do.
See, and if that happened, I would have looked over to Sherman like, yes, do not listen to her.
Technically, you do at all times.
If we had another strength-based character, they could just pick up Kenshi and chuck him at people to blow up.
Not me putting down a bottle of fine-ass gin in my inventory.
So am I.
I'm gonna put Molotov cocktails, some assembly required.
Alright. Yes, but as you all kind of enter this room, most people go back to what they're doing. There's only about like 3 other people in this room. As you're all kind of sitting around, having made your way to Whirlpool Island and for some reason find some really boozy ass gin.
Not sure why we all needed our own bottles, but I'll take
I was just trying to prove a point when I said that. Just enjoy it, okay? That was
Chrysanthemum, you
expensive.
played right into his hands.
Also,
I
who
was
are
a
you trying to prove a point to?
Yeah, hold on. That was a guy. Their opinions don't matter. I've only recently learned they're people.
It doesn't, but I don't want to give us away in any way.
I was attempting to give us an out by calling him out on his insults.
I don't think those were going to do anything.
I could eat him.
But as you are having this discussion in quiet, hushed tones, you hear the static of the radio suddenly click on as you hear the sound, muffled sound, I will admit, of the voice of Phineas Kane appear onto the radio, saying, "Hello, hello, hello, all my wonderful viewers." To be continued.
Okay. You gotta say the line.
That took me a second.
Hmm.
Gotta say the line, Bart.
I know, I'm getting there. Hope everyone enjoyed watching. If you did, please hit that follow button. We do this every other Monday when we can. Issues last Monday that could not be avoided. But we will be back here in 2 weeks on March 10th.
10th.
Yep, 10th for episode 17. When they can finally start getting to the murder of Phineas Kane and his associates. You don't have to kill the associates.
What about all the people he murdered? What murders?
Also, make sure you guys come and visit us tomorrow at 8
Yes.
p.m. for Cat's Thing.
Yes. Tides of the Fallen Kingdom, brand new campaign, only a couple of sessions in. So join us now while the getting is good.
Yep, episode 2 and 1 and session 0. I weird I did that backwards. All are up on YouTube for you to watch. So if you want to catch up real quick before the stream happens, you can. They're not as long as these, so they're a little easier to watch, which is very nice. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. Like I said, follow, see us over on YouTube, and remember to choose your role carefully.